Okay, in theory we're live. So let me do all the ats. So at everyone.
Yeah.
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 Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seems
We've gone from certain to...
we've got a battle with the Doodle stream in in lamp chat.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Right, and on
Why does this
Twitter.
keep happening?
Thanks, Jam Cakes Rules for the bits.
God, already? We just
enter
started!
and you already get money thrown at you.
Jesus, thank you so... Like, holy shit, you just consistently fucking throw bits at us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You are a cool person. I don't know.
Also, please let us know if the music's alright, because I've turned it up a little bit, because I've noticed that the music's pretty much inaudible on a lot of my previous episodes. So I've turned it up, so if it's too loud, let me know. If it's too quiet, let me know. I want to get it at the right level for future reference. Why are you not telling me how many people are watching right now, Twitch? Come on. Help me out here. There we go. Okay. It's catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make a point to pop a little marker down on when we actually start so that there's less dead air before our streams.
That's
What are
a
you
good
talking
idea.
about? Our banter is top notch.
Not
Our
when it's
banter
just, oh, we
happens-
live. Just me going, oh, we live? Oh, we live?
Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Hey, welcome, chat. It's good to have you here. Good to have you here, people. We enjoy having you here.
We do.
Yep.
We do enjoy having a audience in a activity known as streaming.
It is rather helpful for streaming to have an audience.
Indeed it is.
I've heard sometimes that is the case.
Alright, we'll go. We'll let people filter in for another 3 minutes, and then we'll just get straight into things. We know what the deal is at this point, although there is a couple of things that we will need to go over before we start, because I don't know if you saw, but I was like losing my shit in our server because I was like, holy fuck, there's stuff we've been missing and it could be helping us a lot.
Wait, there's helpful stuff in Demon Kingdom Death Monster?
There is.
Thanks
Are you
again.
sure you're looking at the right game?
I know, right?
Thanks again. For
Thank
the
you,
5
Jam.
bits.
Thank you, Jam Cakes. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Please remember to take care of yourself as well, and not give all of your money to us or other people in that.
Unless it's someone else's money. I mean, no, don't do that.
Don't money launder with us, please.
Just remember to buy yourself health and stamina potions.
Buy health. Just buy health.
And stamina
Wait,
potions.
you can do that?
Just go to your local cleric and buy yourself some healing potions.
Tobias the necromancer would know, so listen to what he says.
Hold on. I'm gonna set up some incense. Actually,
I've bought many hands from Tobias. I mean, what?
hey,
What?
Hey guys.
Why do you need hands?
Hey guys, I've got a question. Why not?
What are you talking?
Let's do a little impromptu chat poll right now and people poll. I've got 6 types of incense. Which one should I put on? Should I put on lotus, dragon's blood,
Yes.
Ooh.
Egyptian musk, cedar, Egyptian jasmine, or Kama Sutra?
Sorry, what?
So it's either Dragon's Blood or Kama Sutra for me.
It's either Egyptian musk or Kama Sutra for me.
Okay, Kama Sutra's winning.
I don't think we should do Kama Sutra because we have enough kids already. I mean,
No, we need more!
We
Kama
don't
Sutra's
have enough
happening,
kids.
guys! It's happening!
We need more kids.
More
Our
kids! More
agriculture-
kids!
our agriculture can't support this level of growth.
We don't have agriculture! It's Kingdom Death!
The kingdom dies at the end. Spoiler alert.
Man, I don't even feel like playing if I already know how it ends. Sorry, guys.
Come
Yeah.
on. Stop being such a wuss.
Don't worry, it's a happy ending.
Depends on how much King Crimson's involved. I
All
guess.
right, there we
And
go.
Dorothy.
We've got some
This-
Kama Sutra lit.
The title of this episode, the Kama Sutra in the crop fields.
All right, okay. So I'm gonna put a descriptor here. Hold on. Stream start. There we go. Add that, and let's get rolling because we've been waiting 5 minutes. We got our audience in. People will keep
Hello.
filtering in. Right. Okay. So guys. Well, welcome first of all to episode 8, or as I've taken to calling it, the Crimson Age, because of the fucking all of the children that we've gotten from King Crimson, several of which have been red saviors. Well, today we have
One of which is dead.
indeed. Today we have with us the usual suspects that we've had the last few episodes now, which is Chibi Sheepy.
The usual suspects of committing incest. Hello.
Don't put it that way. Tobias.
Hi, I'm the other part of that.
And Code of Wisdom.
I have an alibi. You can't get me for this copper.
But yeah, hold on, this comment. I can't help but imagine the rest of the party yelling at a potato field while Savvy burns a piece of meat to set the mood. Oh man. But yeah, last time on Kingdom Death Monster, we were almost certain that we were doomed. We were halfway through the fucking insane year which we'd set up for ourselves. We finished the fight with an incorrectly level 1 Kingsman. He should have been level 2, but we did defeat him one way or another. Hey, teething pains, it just happens with Kingdom Death. We fucked a lot of rules as is. But anyway,
You could say that a couple
we-
more times.
oh, we're getting to that, don't you worry. But we defeated the Kingsman. We then fought Anime Man, the boy with the power of God and anime on his side, the Hand, who handily fucking
Zando.
ruined us. And as we just recently found out, thanks to Interface, shout out to Interface in the chat, who set up a family tree for us, that the Hand ended up killing the longest lived, not only the longest lived, but the one survivor which we had had since the beginning, which was Bungle. To be fair, Bungle's time should have been about 3 years ago. But one way or another, we did lose a legend. Bungle Brando was defeated by the Hand. We then encountered the Bone Witch, who was a complete fucking see you next Tuesday, and clawed out the eyes of one of our best fighters, Dorothy. But it's all good because she just got relegated to savior duty, wherein she hopped in bed with King Crimson and made 13 children for us.
The eyes are just holding her back.
It was her eyes were holding back her true power.
My stances are now nil because I can't see what you look like.
You can't see the constantly just furious face on his face.
You know, King Crimson's equally blind.
Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it? But yeah.
God,
Oh yeah, they're
so
both
much-
blind.
It's so much easier to fuck, you know, when I can't see what you look like.
Are
Same
you
though.
telling me that we were saved by two blind people just rolling around in the hay?
Yep, indeed we were.
What
Oh
a
my
world
God.
to be alive in.
Oh, also guys, remind me to show off the family tree at the end of the stream because that really deserves some attention.
Absolutely.
But yeah, with that, I suppose we'll get stuck right in because there's actually even a couple of revelations which I had after scrounging through some of our cards that we have. Namely, I've updated and edited our survival limit and departing survival. Namely, that first of all, we received the negative in that because of the guidepost, we actually don't have that one additional departing survival. We only have 3 departing survival, so we will be needing to keep track of how much we're actually departing with. It won't be too much of an issue for people with rawhide, but anyone running any other kind of armor will need to keep track of that. However, on the upside, we do have a limit of 6 rather than 5 that we hadn't realized. Next up is that the lights in the sky gives us 2 things which we initially went over but didn't actually fucking acknowledge properly, which was that if we have graves, we could spend an endeavor to roll a dice, and on a 1 to 5, and in retrospect, this is really good for us now that we have only a 3 gain on departing survivors. On a 1 to 5, all of the departing survivors gain +2 survival, or on a 6+, they all gain 3 armor to all their locations. And we can also, with the lights in the sky, spend an endeavor to, on a 1 to 5, gain a fighting art of your choice, or add Skull Eater to the next year and gain an understanding. I think Skull Eater has a possibility of being bad, but you can mitigate it by spending bone resources. So
I mean,
that's
I'd
still
imagine
done.
that it has something to do with cannibalism.
Yeah. It's basically they will kill someone unless you spend bone, like, to appease them. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Either way, we can gain fighting arts of our choice. But the main one, which was a big fucking how have we missed this for me, is that on the Lantern Horde up here, the first ever card that we got, now that we have the Symposium Innovation, it's hard to see, so let me actually zoom in a bit. But we could spend an endeavor to nominate a survivor with 2 or more hunt experience than another survivor, and they describe illuminating details of their desired death. If you are not deaf, gain a hunt XP. And if they have a broken jaw, instead gain an insanity. So we have someone with a broken jaw, King Crimson. So we could give people fucking insanity and hunt XP for fucking just endeavor, which is insane.
To be fair, we don't get too much endeavor.
Indeed, but still. Wait, oh fuck.
It's still an option.
Where were we at last session? Had we...
We are at the update timeline.
Yeah, which is now Nemesis encounter.
Okay. So we get... So I did look it up as well, and we actually choose what Nemesis we're facing. Which is going to be...
I think it's time for revenge.
It's level 2 Butcher, level 3 Kingsman, or level 2 Hand.
Yeah, Butcher.
Also, did we already spend all of our endeavor?
We spent all of our endeavor getting the children.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, because we could have used one of those to get ourselves armor. But, alas, whatever, we wouldn't have known that anyway if I hadn't checked over stuff. So, we're now, if I'm not mistaken, did we also already spend our resources?
We spent a few resources on getting King Crimson enlightened.
We did.
Yeah, he got... because remember, with Augury, if we roll low enough, we lose a resource and we gain understanding.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so where we literally at, we're deciding who and what to take on the departing hunt, was it? Well, the Nemesis encounter, rather.
Seeing that Prince Crimson now has the ability to dash, his pouncing ability could come to full effect finally.
That is true. And we'd be taking on the Butcher. The Butcher level 2. I reckon we can take him, to be fair.
We might be able to take him.
The question is, who do we want to take? Because we got Dogetra here. If Dogetra goes on this hunt and survives, she will gain the 2nd age level. Hold on. Oh, by the way, everybody please update their armor, but not their survival. Because we'll update that when we depart, so yeah.
I don't have a character, dude.
Okay, who do you wanna bring on this mission then? And well, who do we all want to bring? Because I don't know if we want to take Dogetra. Because Dogetra might very well be important later on, because she's quite good. We got a
For
lot
what
of
might be
newbies.
important.
Well, I'm not sure if we could take newbies. I was thinking of taking Scrungle again. Yes, he's one away from his age thing.
We could go half newbies, half veterans.
Yeah.
I was thinking of taking Prince Crimson again because he has decent stats
and he does have the keratosis. So
yeah, keratosis paired with dashing to pounce.
I would say we should only take one keratosis guy. So we'll keep it at just Prince Crimson. Sorry.
Yeah.
In which case, did you say you wanted to take... Who said they wanted to take Scrungle?
I did.
Okay. So in which case, let me grab Bloody Mary back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did Bloody Mary fight? She did. Oh, okay. She hunted the antelope last time. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And her sister, Blood Moon, died, so...
Oh, hold on. She didn't have anything special? Fair enough. Okay, so...
No, but we'll be moving the rawhide vest, because if we remember correctly, my guy has kind of a hollow chest situation.
1 moment. We have to take out the things first.
Oh yeah, we wanted to give you the leather stuff rather than rawhide.
We have all of the leather stuff except for the chest piece.
Oh, I also found out something quite significant about chosen children. They can't equip gear with the other keyword.
What keyword?
So fortunately, we've actually managed to avoid equipping anybody with the other keyword. But, so if you look at the Lantern Halberd, its final keyword is other.
Is other.
Which basically means, it essentially means that you can't equip unique weapons to chosen children. Which we haven't been doing, which is fine.
Yeah, I think that's fair, because...
Yeah, because otherwise they're
particularly
stupid
strong.
powerful. Yeah. So I'm actually curious, before we pick your character, Chibi, let's look at what we're actually working with Scrungle, because this is the first time we're equipping him with his new gear.
Absolutely.
Oh, we've got the monster grease set up.
I don't think the other two can combine in any way, so it doesn't matter.
No, they can't. So you're running with 3 armor on every location except the chest, where you have 4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Also, at the end of your act, you may move 1 space because you have 2.
Also, I didn't
Next
fucking
to
see this before. The Regal Placard at the Aftermath King's Curse.
Yeah.
Which means
This is the King's Curse.
But
oh wait,
no, but
Aftermath?
the King's Curse is what gave you the extra piece. Because you got the
yes.
chest piece, every single time you're in an Aftermath, you will gain an additional piece. You have 4 hunts left in you.
I wonder what happens if you roll doubles. Like if I rolled chest again, I presume I just re-roll.
I think you just re-roll. I remember reading something along those lines.
Yeah.
But I just
that's a
realized
shame.
I think that might be the only piece that has that, but I'm gonna double check that real quick because that is not
Typical.
that is I thought it was only by virtue of defeating Kingsman.
Killing the Kingsman.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense actually, because I was actually wondering a while ago, how the hell do more Kingsmen proliferate?
Oh.
If for every 5 that are killed, only 1 is replaced.
Yeah, no. I've just looked it up. Every single regal piece of armor has Aftermath King's Curse. So
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
once you kill 1, you go on 5 hunts against anything, and you're a Kingsman.
Also, for the Scrungle build, if we can remove, I don't know, the clawhead arrow, or yeah, probably that, and give him the leather shield to pair with the leather skirt,
yeah.
we can give him the extra evasion from Monster Grease.
He's already got the extra evasion from Monster Grease.
Does he? I thought you need 3.
But there's another one for 3.
Oh, you do need
only got
3. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You
fuck,
get
let's do
2
that.
if you 2 evasion if you have the 3 of them.
Right, so if we just go full fucking Kingsman build, Jesus. Yeah, Yeah, two-handed.
Also, that gives you another 1 armor to every location.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check two-handed real quick. Just because I just realized two-handed might prevent you from using the shield. Hold on.
That would make sense, unfortunately.
Two-handed. Gear keyword. This requires 2 hands. Some gear and rules do not work with two-handed weapons. But the shield does not say anything about having to be wielding a one-handed weapon.
Okay,
So they
it
do
could be
work
just on his
together.
wrist.
It's literally just for the sake of, like, you can't wield two-handed weapons.
Okay. Do we want Scrungle to keep the catgut bow, or do we want to do something else?
Cat butt
Catgut
go.
bow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The string is made of ass hair.
No.
I don't want it anymore.
Right. So you're rolling with. So you've got the 2 evasion. You've got. At the end of your act, you may move a space. When you depart, you gain 2 survival, which will mean that you will gain. You'll have 5 total. You'll gain 5 when you leave, and you have 3 currently. So you will go back up to 6. Yeah, that's fine. So I think so I reckon using Scrungle for the Butcher is a good choice because he's a strong character and using one of his 4 last hunts for that makes sense. Also, Tobias, I know you added that 1 evasion, but remember that one of the other evasion was there because of the rawhide set. So he actually still has only 2.
I don't think I did anything.
Oh, that was COD, sorry then.
Yep, sorry.
So yeah, you do only have the 2 because you don't have the rawhide set.
That's fair.
But yeah, okay, I think we've got Scrungle set up. Oh yeah, let me grab that. Rawhide set up here. Alright, Chibi. So, we can run you with one of the newbies, which I think was something we were saying, or maybe Bloody Mary. She's got 1 experience, but we could keep her aside.
Bloody Mary, huh? I was thinking Pale Rider also.
Yeah, by all means, grab Pale Rider.
I'll grab Pale Rider.
Why is it starting to rain all of a sudden?
Wait, hold on. I'll just gotta write something quick to you.
To who?
Con.
Cool.
Okay, so also, Scrungle does have ambidextrous as an ability.
Oh, he can use the whips.
He could use the whips.
That would be an interesting one. Yeah, and if I'm going to be dropping one of the range stuff, maybe.
We could,
I think that in this case, I am the tank. In this particular.
Yeah, because you also have 3 strength standard. So the 7 strength on that halberd would actually go a long way on a newbie.
Also, you do have the ability from your gear to move 1 space at the end of your thing, anyways. So you can step back.
Okay, so that works. So in which case, yeah, the Hunter's Whip would probably be a good idea.
The 2 Hunter's Whips.
So, Chibi, are you okay with Pale Rider using the Lantern Halberd, or?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So, in which case, we're given... So, Scrungle is taking over the duty of Whip Hunter.
Okay, in that case, do we have anything else with blue affinity, or do we move away the Luckstone?
Oh,
because
that's
if we
a point.
move away the Luckstone, we can give Pale Rider the bow things and the halberd.
Yeah, I guess it's a matter of what I'll be using. Because if I take the bandages away... Oh, no, wait. That's activating my luck as... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, no, you can't have 2 luck charms in your gear grid. Never mind.
No.
So... I mean, are we that keen on luck, or would we rather give Pale Rider the ability to lower the evasion of the dude?
I mean, if we don't have anything else with blue affinity, we need to put the lock charm away because it wouldn't have any use.
It
then.
doesn't have any use otherwise. Yeah, that's a fair point. So I guess Clawhead Arrow, Catgut Bow, and Lantern Halberd for... There we go, for Pale Rider. Makes sense. So what are you running on? You're only running on two on each location, though. So that
To
is a
each
problem.
location, but you do get the regain survival thing.
Yeah.
That
And
is
you
true.
have the catgut bow, so range would probably be a good idea, especially since you also have the lantern halberd.
But remember that the Butcher does that bullshit thing where he teleports behind the furthest away survivor.
He potatoes.
Telepotatoes are behind the furthest away survivor, exactly.
Who
Nothing
told you about
pers-
our secret Irish technique?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh,
shoves
we're-
a potato down your throat.
We're definitely
That's a no, kid.
guys, we're definitely taking Dogetra, because I just remembered she got specialization in spears last time, which is if I draw a trap on a 7+, cancel the trap.
Yes!
So we're
Yeah.
fucking keeping Dogetra around. The only downside being that she's a hoarder and she will archive one resource card. But gain a courage.
Is it random or can we choose?
No, we choose what we archive, which is good.
Okay, that's fine.
So we won't have to, like, archive the fucking... If we get, like, his fucking weapon, we
The
won't have to
lantern
archive
spear.
that. Yeah. Right, so... She's also peerless. She's actually pretty damn good, to be fair. Anyway, are we happy with this setup?
I believe so.
I think so.
Fine with it.
In which case, everybody gain as much survival. So gain 3 survival, and then however much survival their gear gives them. So I think if you're running Rawhide, you will gain 2 extra survival upon departing. So 5 in total. So Dogetra goes up to full.
I go up to full if I've counted this right.
You do.
Yeah, I got up to full because I had 5 apparently.
All right. And
Also, Cord, you do gain 2 insanity when you depart because of the leather mask.
oh, that's great. That's actually fantastic.
I am so fucking mad right now.
Yeah, the honestly, the person most at risk right now is Pale Rider, but I think we can mitigate that if we just keep you in the midline, in the midfield, because you won't get targeted by his Devour Lantern attack. Okay, so well, let's do this then, I guess. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna fucking try and take on the level 2 Butcher. Let me get his track on.
Wait, what's happened to my guy? Why? Am I purple now?
No,
purple.
no.
Ooh.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. I think.
Also, something that I just now noticed. The Lion Beast guitars have deadly. So when I attack with them, I have extra luck.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
So spicy.
Ah, there you are, Orange. I was worried I'd never see you again.
Let's see, I'm a man now. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So showdown set up. Level 2 Butcher. We're about to avenge Yamaro. Okay, so I think we fucked up the scripting for the Butcher, but let's try it just in case it works.
Wait. Okay. So that
Nope.
doesn't work.
No, we thoroughly fucked it up. Okay.
I was going to put the level mark on too before you did that, but yeah.
You were going to put the the level 2. Well, never mind. Doesn't matter. We fucked it up. But we do have all of his cards up somewhere. Or did we put them all back? I think we put them all back in an effort to fix it. but
Okay,
it
in that
didn't
case, you
work.
might want to save now,
Yep, that's fair.
and then after we do things, see if things still work.
I think it's only we already fucked up the I already fucked up the Butcher, scripting because I tried taking everything out. So don't worry about it. We're just gonna have to do this old school.
Mm-hmm.
The manual way.
Okay. So we've got his basic AI, his advanced AI, his basic action card, which goes down here. Hit location deck. We've got his special stuff. So what special cards does he have? He has Frenzied Berserker, Fast Target, Infectious Lunacy, and Dreaded Trophies. So his normal stuff, basically.
Frenzied Berserker.
He does not have Invincible. Thank fuck.
Infectious Lunacy is for everybody, I think.
It is, so we'll keep that down. Just keep it up here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just easier that way, to be honest. And we'll use these tokens.
Berserker?
Yep, Fast Target, which is we shuffle his hit locations every turn.
Wait,
And,
does he have Frenzied Berserker or Berserker or both?
let me check.
He only has Frenzy Berserker.
Frenzy
So he
Berserker.
doesn't
makes
hit
sense.
3 times in a row, thank you.
Oh yeah.
No, but he is, but +2 AI, which means he is drawing 3 cards every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fucking insane. Okay. Hold on. Okay, get you there. Oh. Advanced AI. Basic AI. Flip. And we're rolling with 10 and 5. So he's going to be a toughie.
We'll be fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5. Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might want to make judicious use of our headbands so that we can see what he's about to do in this fight.
Headbands?
Headbands.
Rawhide
We can check
headbands.
Oh.
We could spend an action to reveal the top 2 AI cards and put them back in any order. Although now I think about it, it won't be
He's
that
gonna
useful.
use both of them anyways.
He's going to use 3. Yeah, holy fuck.
Yeah.
So he's got... so we're going to have to set him manually to the correct toughness and everything.
I did that.
Oh, so yeah, you've got 5 movement, 12 toughness, 1 speed, 1 speed, +1 damage. Okay, yep, you have indeed got everything that you need.
Okay, so he has 3 stone columns.
Do we... Hold on, let me see if... Let me have a look through here. I'm pretty sure stone columns. There you go.
And then I think there's 2 random terrain cards. So if you wanna get
And
all
1 run train.
shuffle them,
I'm just worried about fucking up the terrain deck. So what I'll do... Let me get the Acanthus aside. I'll just do it from the pile of them that we already have. Because these were all copies as is. I just don't want to risk screwing up the scripting on the other one. Was it 2 random?
2 other randoms, I think.
So we've got giant...
I think I'm reading it and it says 1, unless there's a different one for level 2.
It's usually 3 the...
1 random terrain card, and I drew the giant stone face first. So
That is good, I think.
Yep.
Although we will be going first since this is a...
it is. So we place ourselves on the bottom line anywhere, but I reckon we should definitely place the stone face in front of us like we have in the past, because we've cheesed that plenty of times.
Okay. Keep in mind, in this fight, we do get to go first. So, if we can get the first hit on the thing off.
Alright, so the face has to be there, because it has to be 5 squares away from all board edges. So...
Excuse me.
Okay. I think we would I think the way we'd want to set up is like... Yeah. Oh, sorry. We'd want someone else there, and we want me there, and then we'd be good. Yes. So that would be the position we'd want for him to not be able to see us.
Yeah, but we do get the first turn. Like, if we're not gonna act on the first turn, what are we gonna do?
Well, we'd get into position.
Oh, okay.
So let me just check what his instinct is, because that will come into play. Menace. The survivor turns to face the closest survivor, and then they suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. So he's level 2, so it would be 2 damage. So we just need to get somebody with the highest insanity, which is Dogetra, onto closest in. But yeah, so hold on. I'm just checking everything I have.
Would he actually target anybody when he can't see anybody?
I think because it's an instinct, he just does it.
Yeah, I think because it doesn't say closest threat or closest target. It just says closest survivor, so I think it just ignores it. Rule of death.
Yep.
So so for the first turn, we basically just need to make sure that Dogetra is the closest survivor. So the question is, how do we want to approach this? Because we have the privilege of having the first turn.
So I'd say we just go up to the stone face so that everybody can act on the stone to do things.
In which case, hold on. I think it's probably smarter if we get Dogetra here in that case. So yeah, we would just get into position and then just run and get to him, right? And then we'd get Chibi on the face, I guess, because with the halberd and the catgut bow, being on top of the face will help you a lot. And then you could surge. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it an action to get up on the face?
It is, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, surging would be an option for the catgut bow.
Alright, in which case shall we do that? We get ourselves into position, he'll turn and probably menace Dogetra a fucking lot, because he'll be drawing 3 cards.
Yeah. Okay,
Wait,
so
you're going to take 6 sanity damage to the face?
Yeah.
Well, -6, as it were.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who can take it.
Well, I can as well, but...
But you'd be at 0 at that... Well, you'd be at 2 at that point. I'd be at 5.
Also, do keep in mind Infernus Lunacy.
Infectious Lunacy, where is that?
Infectious Lunacy.
When you suffer brain damage...
you gain Lunacy tokens equal to the damage suffered, which in this case would be 6. When you have over 3 Lunacy tokens, remove them all and suffer the Frenzy brain trauma.
Which would mean that I can't use Last Man Standing, I can't use Extra Sense.
Any fighting arts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use... To be fair, the only one I'd be bummed about losing is Extra Sense, but the main thing is I wouldn't be able to use Survival to dodge. Because that's what Frenzy does, so... I'm pretty sure Frenzy means you can't... Let's look up Frenzy, because that's a brain trauma, so... Oh, and I think it's actually over here. Hold on. No. Is it an injury?
It's a brain trauma. Frenzy. Gain 1d5 insanity, +1 speed token, +1 strength token, ignore slow and melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specialization or weapon mastery.
Oh!
Can be in multiple times.
That also fucks my weapon specialization.
Yeah.
So... It would actually probably be a pretty bad idea to have Dogetra take that to the face immediately.
In which case, I should take it because my specialization doesn't actually come into play.
But your fighting style would. Ambidextrous.
Shit. So basically we have to choose whose fighting style we want to keep and whose... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you don't have a spear right now.
Or we could just move the stone face.
Yeah, we could also alternatively just attack on the first round.
That is true. We could just do that.
Like, put it in front of the people we want to protect, put it in, and leave the people who we think could take it exposed. So, for example, if we were to move it to the side here, we'd put me in front, kind of thing.
Oh, I kind of want to have a go at it.
The main thing is I think we need Chibi being protected somewhat, because that way she can get up on it if she needs to. So 1, 2, 3,
does
4,
that count
5.
for line of sight?
It would, yes. The main thing I'm worried about is... Oh, no, wait, I have a King's Spear. Never mind. So I would be able to run up and hit him. You both have the extra movement, so so we would all be able to run up and hit him, and then Pale Rider could get into position and then surge, right? Or just run up and hit him, now that I think about it.
Yeah, with a lantern helmet.
Should
By
I
the way, sorry, go ahead.
no, please continue. I want to hear.
I was going to ask, because I have a additional speed, does that mean I get 6 or 7 or 8 attacks? I'm ambidextrous.
So the paired thing is when you attack at the speed of the second thing in your gear grid, so you'd only get 1 more attack.
No. So
I can live with that.
wait, what are you talking? No,
With the extra
paired is you add the speed of the 2 weapons together.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
but I
after
also have
that
1 speed.
is your speed.
So,
Like,
oh right,
it's
so
counted as a one-weapon attack.
oh yeah. So you would have
With
7 attacks total.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane. Anyway, Chibi, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna ask if I should just run up and stab him.
It's stab or bow, isn't it?
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away currently for you.
But if you got up on the stone face, oh no, we don't have dash.
No.
Never mind.
No.
So yeah, I guess just run up and stab him. What's your movement? 5.
1,
So
2, 3,
Oh, whoops.
4, 5.
might be a
I mean
good
that's
idea, though,
too
to-
far away.
that would be
It
too
might-
far away.
It might be a good idea, though, to get the clawhead arrow in as soon as possible.
In that case, we might want to swap Chi with someone else. Maybe with. Maybe with
Move it
me.
with somebody with 6 movement.
I have 6 movement. So.
All right, so that would mean that you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and be in range. I would move 1, 2.
I don't have a range thing, but I do have. Dash.
Bash.
Dash.
Dash. Oh, you have double.
can
You have
dash.
double dash. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Would I actually be able to swap with Chibi? Just because
We
that means
need-
I'm actually able to get into range.
We need Chibi there to get into range with
Yeah,
the
we
claw
need
head
to be in
arrow.
one of the middle places.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 movement, so you would be able to get in range to stab him. Don't worry about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and you have a.
Oh, you can also just.
Oh, you're not running a spear.
I don't have the range. Yeah.
Alright. So, who do we not want to hit on the turn?
I reckon. As much as I hate to say it, Dogetra is probably not the best hitter. So let's just sacrifice Dogetra's hit.
Sorry.
No problem. All right. In which case, let's roll with this first turn then.
Okay.
I'll take my turn first, I guess.
I'll say Chibi first.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair because she's got the arrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, don't move.
Clawhead arrow.
don't move, and then just use the clawhead arrow.
And if that
Alright.
doesn't hit, search.
Is 1 die, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Huh! Damn it.
I assume that's
Surge?
not a hit.
I surge and I roll again to see if I keep that.
You don't.
I don't. I'll remove that one. And then I roll to see if I hit this time.
Yes.
I
Okay.
hit.
So that gives him -1 evasion.
Just shuffled it because I realized I didn't on the first time. So
I did that. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so he's got the -1 evasion. Let me get a token for that as well because I know it has a tendency to reset.
And
Grab that hit location.
grab that hit location.
Whoops. That's.
Not turning. Just
F,
flipping.
Yes,
Play
whatever.
respect.
Impervious. You gain an
Oh,
insanity
you get an
though.
insanity.
Oh, nice.
However,
That's
it says it all it says it has to hit, not that it has to wound.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's fine. You hit
Yep.
you hit his fucking cleaver, and he's just like, oh, dick, and can't dodge as well.
No, he just fucking swings in the air and just the
Also-
arrow just bounces back.
Guys, hear me out. Am I correct in saying? So if we look at the clawhead arrow, it says slow. Oh wait, ammo. That might mean that you have to activate the bow. Hold on. Never mind.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, that's...
Because I was about to think that
yeah.
you bypassed the cumbersome, but I don't think that's the case. Hold on. Ammo. Where are you, ammo? I can't see you. There you go. Special rule, you must have a bow. Ammo has the range of a bow and you'll get... Oh... Okay. It just says you must have the bow in your grid, but it doesn't say that you have to follow the cumbersome thing. So you actually... I think with the clawhead arrow, am I reading this right? You still get to move.
Theoretically.
Yeah, that's
Do you
as
want
rules
to
written,
move?
I'd say.
Do I want to move?
I don't think you want to move.
No, but
I mean,
if
you
he...
want
If
to,
he
you might want to move closer so
because-
that you're not the closest.
Yeah, because...
So that you're not the furthest away.
Because if he draws Devour Lantern, he will show up behind you and fuck you up.
Yeah.
So you can like
So move up next to the
one
head.
space away from him.
Here?
Maybe one further.
Here? You want me here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what I'll
I'd
do,
actually-
I'll be the furthest away for this action, and I'll use my action to block.
That's nice.
That's
Okay.
nice.
So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be the furthest away, and then I use my action to block.
Yeah, and now do we do the scrungle attack?
Yes.
With
Let's get
7 attacks.
Yes. 7 attacks.
Okay.
Let me copy some of these for you.
Thank you.
There you go. There's your 7. Fucking hell.
So much power. And
Here
if
comes the trap.
Yeah, if I hit with all of them, I'm going to hit the trap.
So
I don't think it's possible.
You're hitting on
otherwise.
5 pluses. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. Just 3.
Okay.
Not horrible. 1. Ah!
Ah!
All survivors in the zone of malice gain a bleeding token and a knocked back 5.
Okay.
I just
Could be
managed to stay
worse.
outside the zone.
That's one reason.
He then performs the basic attack action against you, which is closest survivor in field of view, run up to you, 2 speed, 4 plus 2 damage.
Targeting the attacker. So
Okay, so
You
Chibi
just
gets knocked back 5, which means she's at the edge.
And I did look it up. Collision does actually bash you over.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I am going to spend a survival to get... No, there's no point as of yet, actually.
Yeah, there's
It's
no point right now.
So I'm the monster controller, which means that... Have you got your bleeding token? Yes, you do.
yes, I do.
So I'm rolling 2 attacks at 4 plus, but your evasion is 2, so it's actually 6 plus.
Do I roll
Also
any damage
knocked
for getting
twice.
knocked over?
No, you just get knocked back. Oh, wait, let me check, actually. I can't remember if... I think it might just be the antelope that does damage on collision.
It's just the internet.
Yeah, no, it's just the antelope. They have a special card for it.
Yeah, in which case I'm
So
gonna...
that is 3 attacks at 6 plus.
Oh, it is 3, isn't it? Come on, miss. Fuck!
Oh.
I'd like to dodge 2 of those.
No, you're doomed.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, so that's...
But they only do 2 damage each.
They do 2 damage each, so you roll those 3 hit locations, and then you will take 1 bleed token extra. Wow!
Okay, you're lightly wounded on the body.
That is fucking ridiculous!
Huh.
Are you shitting me?
He doesn't like the fact that I have a hollow chest.
Oh my god. Okay then.
Fun fact, apparently the butcher hates Kingsman.
Oh my god.
He just...
He just saw the chest plate as a fucking challenge, is what he did.
Yeah.
My
Well, good
god.
job, you won, asshole.
So and you are actually on 2 bleed tokens because after damage you take an extra bleed token.
Yeah.
And how
Okay.
many do I die again?
5.
But
Okay.
we do have someone with bandages.
I do have bandages.
Okay.
Right.
So my turn is going to run to the back
Yeah, fortunately it does mean you can get to his butt,
and do my 5 attacks.
which are at 5 plus because you're behind him and he has -1 evasion.
I mean 4 of them automatically hit, so I'm just gonna roll this one.
Oh, true. Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's how many hits?
5.
Fucking hell.
Oops. 1, 2.
Ah.
Well,
This is the problem with drawing too many cards.
Yep.
Having as many
I
hits
mean,
as possible is not a
3
good
isn't
thing.
too many.
To be fair,
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it's
no.
more than it's enough, apparently.
No, but we've just got fucked twice, because there is fucking 15 cards in this deck, and he had it on the second and third card both times.
Ah.
Okay, so that means that once again, Scrungle takes another bleed token and gets knocked back again.
I get 1 bleed token and get knocked back.
Yup, and then he runs up to you to attack you.
5.
What's your evasion?
0.
Fuck. 4 pluses. 2 hits.
That's 2 hits.
You are doomed, so you can't dodge, so 2 damage to 2 hit locations. Waist
That
and
is
hands.
hand and waist.
Not too bad with your armor, fortunately.
2. And I get another bleeding.
Yep.
Ah.
Oh my fucking Christ.
By the way, do I get knocked down? Or is it just or is knockback just...
I've just
Yeah,
found a
you
way
didn't.
to
It was
execute
just
you.
knockback. You didn't get bashed.
Yeah,
I just thought of the perfect way to execute you.
The world.
Okay, well that was a fucking horrific first round. Let me draw his 3 AI cards.
Hooray!
Bite. Screaming.
That is a mood and a half.
Butcher's Roar. Okay, so first one is closest threat facing, which is unfortunately you, Tobias. 3 attacks at 4+. Oh my fucking Christ. After the hit, you suffer 1 random severe head injury. He could just bite your fucking head off if he hits with this.
Alright, at least I'm not doomed anymore.
That is true. So, 4 pluses. 2 hits.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna suffer 1 random severe head injury.
But still,
But it's 2 hits because it's after hits, so I think that means you would get 2 of them.
No, we didn't do that with the bleeding, so no.
let me look up how after damage works then. Because that would mean that Scrungle's fucking dead, and I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Scrungle, you mean...
Yeah, no, Scrungle.
Scrungle.
Here we go. An attack trigger. If there are any successful hits before rolling hit locations, apply the trigger's effect. So it only happens once.
Okay.
That's
sorry.
how I read that. Okay, so we're good.
That's fine.
So you suffer 1 random severe head injury. Don't roll low. Ugh. 5.
5.
You can no longer use or gain survival. It's
that fucking
permanent.
sucks.
You gain a bleed token.
I forgot that this guy's gimmick was bleed.
Yep. Let me get you that brain hemorrhage wound then. Where is it? Torn muscle ruptured, torn Achilles ruptured, intracranial brain hemorrhaging.
Could I have just become deaf? That would have been fun.
That would have been fun, but alas,
But
you
also
have
been useful.
Prince Crimson now has intracranial. With bloodletting, we might be able to remove that.
Isn't it just disorders?
One disorder, warped pelvis, or intestinal prolapse.
Okay, so yeah, you can't remove that. Never mind. Shit. He just bit your fucking head. That's ridiculous. Okay. Screaming. When this comes into play, all non-death survivors suffer a brain damage per monster level. And at the
how
start
many
of each
is that?
turn. So 2 damage, 2 brain damage to everybody.
Okay.
So that means everybody
light
gains
injury.
also gains 2 lunacy tokens.
Shit.
And we're going frenzied next. Because look at the Butcher's Roar.
Yep, shit. Hold on. Oh, Chibi, did you have any insanity?
She had
Wow.
1 insanity, so now she's slightly
Oh,
injured.
okay. Well,
Yeah. So it's on a 4+ with intimidating.
roll. So we each roll a 4+, and yeah, on a roll of 4 or more, we suffer a brain damage and are knocked down. Okay, so
Alright, exciting.
I suffer that, and I'm knocked down.
Damn it.
You suffer that, and I'm
I
knocked down.
suffer that. I'm knocked down.
Oh, thank God. Okay, you don't.
I'm alive.
And both of
Frenzy.
us gain another lunacy token
So everyone except Chibi, right?
that we frenzy.
Oh gosh.
And is that a permanent thing now?
It's not permanent, but it is for this entire fight.
Oh.
Frenzy can happen several times.
It can.
We gain 1d5 insanity. I'm gonna roll myself. That is 1 insanity. That's not too good.
And I gain 1 insanity also.
Also, we
I
all
gain
gain 1 speed token and 1 strength token.
But we also cannot use survival or fighting arts or weapon specializations
Yep.
for the rest of the fight.
Which
So I just drop one of my hunter whips, I guess. Well, I can't use it.
Yeah. Which might be for the
me,
better, to
that's
be
a good
fair.
thing. Yeah.
Also, thank you, Jamcakes, for the bits that have been slowly rolling in.
Thank you, Jam Cakes. Please, thank you.
Okay, so
You
basically,
know how to stop, man.
have you got your strength and your speed token COD?
Not yet. Give me a moment.
I'd suggest throwing them at the bottom of the pile as well, just so you know which ones they are. Right, so end of the monster turn, we all stand up, right?
oh, I'm knocked down. Chibi is.
Oh, Chibi stands up, and then I recommend we all fucking encourage each other.
Only Chibi can encourage.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
we're
yeah.
People up in.
Shit, we can't spend survival, can we? Chibi,
Nope.
encourage one of us to get up.
Who do we want up?
Choose me.
Yeah, Prince Crimson. He can auto-hit.
Hey, Prince Crimson, I think you're a really cool dude.
Ah!
Roll to keep that survival, Chibi.
Yeah.
Yep, you keep it.
Keep it.
Okay, so... Shit, we haven't done anything to this guy.
Excuse you, I shot an arrow.
True.
Yep. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna run to his back and attack him 6 times because I'm frenzied. 5 of those hit.
Oh, sorry, I was just moving my dice.
2, 3. That's a cleaver again.
Okay.
Okay, no trap this time.
Okay, the cleaver's just gonna not do anything from.
Yeah, but you do gain an
Yeah, you
insanity.
get insanity.
Oh, that's fun. So that means 1 more lunacy token.
Shit.
Right. What do we want to do first?
What, do you have any luck, or...
I have 1 luck.
So...
I'd recommend actually the Furious Scrag first.
Yeah, Furious Gut first, I'd say.
Because it doesn't have any... Well, not that I can see any negative things.
Well, Furious Gut is he gets knocked down when I wound him, and everybody gets courage.
Yeah, but if you fail, you get attacked
I
again.
am not going to fail.
What's your strength total?
7 plus 3, 10.
Against his 12, which is 2+. So yeah.
Okay, well, up to you.
Well, roll it. It's a 1 in 10 chance that you fuck this up. Didn't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
So he's knocked down.
All right, which means
All survivors gain 1 courage.
we gain a courage.
But he gains a courage.
I think that puts Dogetra over the level. So she is going to be gaining. Well, let's find out. Milestone. Is that bold?
That is bold.
Bold.
Removes frenzy. How about that?
Showdown phase, I've got
Hmm.
Triumph now, which is... Hold on. Triumph, which gives me Stalwart. Let me just mark that off. Stalwart. Ignore being knocked down by brain trauma and intimidation reactions. That's good. That's really good. Then I roll 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
1.
You gain a
Strength token.
strength token.
A strength token. That's really not what I needed. Whatever.
Alright, so that was the first one. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Doesn't really matter for the others. Furious Gauntlet. That's wound. Furious Greaves.
Well, none of these reactions happen anyway, so...
Yeah, that's wound.
Scrag.
Scrag.
Hope for a crit. A crit!
That's a crit.
The
Okay.
Butcher is shocked. This is the only Butcher hit location with a critical wound effect, and thus the only location that can be critically wounded. You may gain the Mighty Strike fighting art.
Fun.
Let me get that for you. You can't use it, but maybe
Can't
you
use
will if
it,
you
but I heard it.
survive. Where is it? Mighty Strike. There you go.
Sorry. Even more strength if you get a perfect hit.
All
I
right.
mean, I would, but...
Chibi,
Yes.
you can attack him with your bow or run up and hit him with your halberd, I think.
Which one has a bigger chance of hitting him?
Halberd.
Halberd.
Should I just run up in his face then?
Yep.
Can I?
Yeah,
can I be-
probably.
You can, because it has 2 reach, so you can attack from behind Tobias.
Yep.
I just push my spear through Tobias.
Just through the
into
legs.
bushes.
Yeah, you just
So-
all of a sudden his loincloth parts and there's a halberd shoving into its.
So you're actually rolling on a 2+ because of his -1 evasion and the fact that you hit him on a 3+ because he's knocked down.
Yep.
Okay, so how
You
many
have
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
4 if you wanna surge. If
Do
you
do the
Should I-
first one
afterwards.
first. Just do one first.
Okay,
Yeah, do
okay.
one first.
Huh?
Both
That
hits.
is 2 hits.
For God's sake, don't draw the
Draw the
trap.
thing.
Don't draw the trap.
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad right now.
Let's
it
make
would be
this
bad
one.
enough.
All right, and the next
No
one.
reflex because he's...
Okay. So gain an insanity,
Neat.
which means that you
which
do
means
frenzy.
that you get frenzied.
Let's
It's
have-
insanity,
So-
not brain trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, frenzy.
So you roll a d10 and gain that much insanity.
Half of that.
Half of
No.
it, sorry, half of it. Yeah. So you gain
Uh,
1 insanity.
Yeah, sorry, just to say though, it says attacker gains 1 insanity. It +1 insanity. It doesn't say it gains brain trauma.
Oh, that's true.
You're totally right. We're dumbasses.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so that doesn't happen, sorry. So yeah, you just gain the insanity and that's it. And then for this one, reflex is not going to happen because he's knocked over. So just
Yep.
roll. Your strength is
Just hit him.
currently 8.
Wait, what?
Halberd, dude.
The halberd has a strength of 7.
So
Just roll
4 or more.
higher.
Yeah.
Fine.
Excellent.
But
Hooray.
Okay.
Should I surge?
Surge?
Nothing.
try it.
Fuck it, why not?
Do it. He'll only wound me if he does surge. If he does the thing. That's 1 hit.
One
One.
hit. Draw that hit location.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh, does
Well-
the wound thing happen while he is down?
Ooh.
No, because it's even if they're beneficial, they don't happen.
Alright. In that case, just roll through.
Just roll and on a 4 or more, you wound him. Nope.
Shit.
Nope. We don't get the failure though.
Well, no, it
Nope.
wouldn't have happened anyway because he's knocked down.
Wait, why is there just 4 cards down there?
Some what, sorry?
Why is there just 4 AI cards down there?
How many times have we wounded him?
I've wounded him 4 times with my katars.
Well,
we have butcher
I thought
here.
you'd been keeping track of those.
We
I'm
have
just-
the screaming up here. We have the butcher's roar here. That's 2 there, 5 and 7.
Well, no, but still, there should
you
be.
started
with 15.
If how many? So
It should be
Chibi
5.
Chibi wounded him how many times?
Once.
Once, and you've wounded him 4 times, so 5 is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Then
go.
you have 2 here. You have 1 up here, which is the mood.
Yep, not
You
a
have 7, so that's 15.
cool. We're good. Don't worry about it. Right, so it's his turn. Chibi.
Yeah.
So we shuffle his hit location cards first of all, because he's a fast target. Then draw 3 AI cards. Chibi.
Oh, in that case, we shuffle all the hit locations. Right?
Does
Shuffle the
Shall
hit
we?
location deck. Reshuffle the hit location deck. I don't think that includes.
I would think it does. I mean, these cards are part of the deck.
But that's the hit location discard pile. I don't think it. Rule of death, dude. How many were left in there before? 8, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're at Fierce Soldier. We are at
yeah,
Fierce.
that's the right amount.
There we go.
But
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I mean, these are all parts of the deck.
Yes, but again, it would be nice if that was the case, but I don't think that'll work.
I'm gonna check. I don't know what we'd look up for that, though.
I don't know why the other thing would be a thing then.
Because it fucks us over.
How?
Actually, here's the thing: if there are 15, and if there are 15 hit locations and 15 damage, and at least one of them is a trap, we wouldn't be able to kill him. So yeah, I actually think we do reshuffle the other hit locations in.
Well, no, because remember when you run out of hit locations, you just put them back on the deck.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely don't know what it would do then, because it doesn't really matter
makes
if
it
we
more likely
shuffle
that you'll
those
draw a
things
trap.
we haven't seen yet.
It just makes it more likely that you might draw the trap.
Not really.
A 1 in 15 chance or a 1 in 7 chance.
And it wasn't a 1 in 15 chance anymore. It was only. I mean, shuffling these 7 cards doesn't make it any more likely to draw the trap next.
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to roll with Tobias's interpretation, because you're right, it doesn't make any sense. You know what, we're doing it. I think we did it that way last time anyway, so... I think yeah, because you're right, because the idea is that he shuffles, like, any cleavers back into his deck, which means he could block more.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chibi, reveal them cards.
Alrighty tighty, here we go, boys. Devour Lantern.
Hey, who's losing their lantern? It's me.
Closest threat.
Closest threat.
Oh, closest threat. I thought it was the furthest.
That's what I thought. Never mind then, I guess. Closest threat, you are also doomed during this. Not that you could spend it anyway. So Chibi, roll 3 attacks at 4+.
3 attacks at 4+. Alright, Captain. Alright, that's not what I meant
Hit
to do.
R. There you go.
Shut up! I tried.
So. 2.
2 damage to 2 locations, and then you get -3 accuracy and lose all your survival.
I mean,
It's a waste.
well,
Yeah, at least.
that puts me into a point where I get wounded.
So you get knocked over. And you lose all your survival. Not that that really matters. And there's not really...
I get an injury on the waist. That's what happens.
What? Oh, yeah,
I
fuck.
had 1 left on the waist. I got wounded 2 times.
Shit, you're right. Don't roll low. 3. 2
Bleeding
bleed
kittens.
tokens.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
The Crimson Prince is now Crimson in truth.
Yeah. It just
Yeah,
luck wasn't
yeah.
on our side.
Hey, Tobias, what's your last words as you die?
Oh.
Good news, we lose screaming.
However, do you know what has happened? Oh, whoops. He's now got a dreaded trophy, which means he does an additional bleed after all of his attacks.
Yep, fun.
Shall we flip the next card?
Yup.
Backhand.
No one.
Okay.
Nothing happens, I guess.
He menaces you, Chibi, which means you gain an insanity and then lose 2 insanity. Which means that you do get frenzied. So now roll that d10.
Alrighty.
Alright, so gain 2 insanity, and now you can't use any fighting arts, you can't spend survival, but you do gain +1 strength token and +1 speed.
Neat.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay.
The last thing.
Last one. Wild card.
card.
You, Chibi, so gain an insanity.
Neat.
And then
That's 3 attacks against yourself.
what's your
3 times.
evasion?
Evasion 2, so that's at 6+.
Yeah, roll 3 attacks at 6+, Chibi.
Oh,
2
2.
hits.
2 hit, you
aren't
can't.
doomed. So wait, you're insane. Never
She's
mind.
insane.
You're frenzied.
She's
Frenzied. Sorry.
Chibi, you
Yes.
well, you're going to be gaining 3... No, just 2 bleed tokens, my apologies.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 damage to 2 hit locations.
Yep.
Give me a moment. Damage to 2 hit locations. you
2
said.
damage to 2 hit locations, that is correct.
Okay.
And then finally, you then take 1 damage to a random hit location and gain a bleeding token.
And I roll again, these die.
Yeah, roll one of those again. Foot. 1 damage.
1.
And I've given you your bleed token.
Neat,
Okay.
I'm
And I
almost
think we
dead.
stand up.
At least at the end of
We-
this, everybody stands up.
We do.
Oops.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, if I may still advise while you guys are all around there,
Yeah, of course. Of course.
The voice
So,
of
I'll
Prince
say-
Crimson echoes in our head.
CB, you do first. You take a step back, do your halberd attack, and then probably take another step back.
Right, so
Actually,
back 1.
can I suggest? No, wait, damn it! You can't bandage, can you? Because that requires.
I can bandage. It requires an action, but I could surge afterwards. Oh no, I can't because I
can't.
can't spend survival.
Yeah, sorry. Just
Yeah. No. So first, I'd like CB to do the thing because she's not in range for any big retribution things.
Run around.
Otherwise,
No.
Except for if Savvy wants to bandage Chibi up before she does that first.
I mean, I think whoever he targets is going to get fucked anyway, so I don't know if we want to just go all in with attacks. I mean, he's got how
Yes.
many wounds? We need to wound him 11 more times.
Because that would be 3 attacks with the Lantern Halberd at him.
Yeah, or
At a 3 or higher.
or 3 attacks with my spear in addition to that, and I just don't know. I mean, if I bandage us Chibi, she means she'll be in the fight for longer. Same for Scrungle. You know what? Just go in for your attacks first, and I'll decide what to do afterwards.
Alright. So that's 3 attacks at the 3 or higher.
you have the lantern halberd, so you can move. You can be one away.
Yeah, step 1 away, do the
Oh
attacks.
yeah.
and
Sorry,
step
that was
another
me.
way.
Sorry, yeah. So Chibi, yeah,
and it would be
throw.
a good idea to retreat after that.
Roll
Yeah.
those 3 attacks. 3 or more.
Let's go.
Yep, all
All
3.
hit.
Draw those locations.
Do you want to guess how many are drabs?
There's only one trap.
Do we give out a
Nevertheless, I'm guessing all of them.
thick cape?
I'm holding my breath.
Furious
Furious
Greaves, not Graves. Oops. And
Oh,
Furious Gauntlet, good job.
Alright. So you do have an extra strength from being frenzied. So you wound him on a 3 or higher.
I would say do the
I'd
gauntlet
start with the Furious
first.
Greaves.
Actually, I'd say Greaves first.
Oh yeah, Greaves, because it just moves. Yeah. So roll
all
that.
right.
Yep.
So,
Okay, that's a
Okay.
reflex, so it does move towards you though. But because of your
Yeah, after you attack, you
because
move
you're-
away one anyways.
yeah, you can move back 2 spaces.
Oh,
I
wait, 2
believe.
spaces, yeah.
Yeah, after this.
So I recommend doing that after you've finished attacking.
Yeah.
all right.
So gauntlet.
Which one's next?
Yup. And lastly, the thick cape. Yup. But
Okay.
then he.
You don't have any luck, do you? No.
Nope.
So Chibi, roll a d10, and if the number is greater than your courage,
You mean
you suffer
0?
brain damage. Oh.
She should have 1 courage at least, because of the thing I did.
Oh yeah. So I'm adding that now.
So please roll a 1, Chibi.
I'll give it my best.
Nope.
No, no, we wanted your
I
worst.
mean, you get 2 brain damage, which means that you gain 2 more lunacy tokens,
No, yeah, and you lose 2 sanity, don't you?
and you lose 2 insanity.
Okay.
And then you step away 2 spaces.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so the question is, guys, do we want me to bandage up Chibi, or do we want me to run in and hit him? Or we could wait to see what Scrungle manages.
Let's see.
I say let's do Scrungle first. He has 7 hit locations left. If
Yep.
this is a really good round, we might be able to take down a lot.
Yeah, but I'd have to get very lucky.
Yeah.
And
Well-
also, if I
You
get
said-
hit,
Did I get lunacy? How does?
Oh no, so we're keeping track of that up here in the top right.
Yeah.
If you get another brain damage, you'll get another frenzy batch, which will be the strength and speed again.
Yep.
2,
All right.
5.
So yeah, you have 4 attacks with your whip. I know 5 attacks
not-
with your whip, right?
Yeah, 5 because of the
Yeah.
additional speed.
And they hit on a 5 or higher.
I kind of hope I roll kind of badly. I actually want 1 or 2 hits, not 5.
So
So-
that's that one's cocked.
Cocked.
Okay.
That
So
is 2
okay.
hits.
2 hits. That's reasonable.
That's fine.
Come on. Oh, thank God.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, so this one, the Furious Breastplate has extra toughness.
Wow.
Also, if you do roll a 10, so if you crit on the occasion, your attack shatters one of the trophy lanterns hanging on the butcher's chest, causing a wailing explosion that sears your corneas.
But you do remove a
Yeah,
dreaded
I-
trophy.
But I become
You
blind.
remove a dreaded trophy, but you become blinded and... yeah. Which
Okay.
just lowers your accuracy by 2, I think.
Hey, speaking of
But-
dreaded trophy, where's your fucking, where'd it go?
What do you mean?
I put it on here. Where is it?
Oh, that's why you put it on there.
Yeah.
I got it back because I thought that would be confusing.
No, it needs to be on there.
Right.
Okay.
Otherwise, Furious God is a good choice because if you do manage to wound him
You'll get a courage.
and he's
Which
knocked
I'm
down,
probably going to, I think. I
he
have 4
has
strength.
12 toughness. You have 4 strength plus 3 strength, which is 7. So on a
5 or more.
4 more. No wait.
12 minus 5 is
Oh, yeah, 5 or more.
5 or more.
12 and 7.
That's 7.
Is it? Hold on. What are we doing?
12 minus
sorry,
5
sorry.
is
12
7.
minus 7 is
4,
5.
4, sorry, yeah, 12 minus 7 is 5. Sorry.
So on a 5 or higher, you wound him and he gets knocked down.
Okay, so
He's
Yep.
wounded. He's knocked down.
Also, you gain
Everybody
courage,
gets
guys.
courage.
everyone gains courage.
Now watch me get a crit and fuck myself.
One.
Oh, thank God.
I don't have luck. I don't have luck.
And it also and it also says
I
it
mean,
doesn't say
it wouldn't matter.
it doesn't say if you crit. It says if you get a 10, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Okay, what do we want me to do, guys? I'm hitting him on 3s here. 2s.
One
even.
moment. Scrungle, you might want to move one away, which you can do because.
Guys, surge. Oh no, we
No.
can't.
No.
Survival.
Fuck. We can't. Fuck.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole.
So you can move one away, Scrungle,
Mm,
because of the leather boots.
true.
What do we want
think
me
that's
to do, guys? Bandage or attack?
I say move in and attack. If you do trigger his trap, the only thing that'll happen is the basic attack that targets someone.
Okay.
And you don't have any bleed
Don't
tokens
get too
currently.
close. Yes, the King's Spear.
Yeah. Okay,
Basically,
so
make sure he can't attack us, and it's fine.
I have 3
And it's on
attacks.
3 or, is it on 3 or higher, or is it on a 2 or higher? Because he
Two,
has
two or
master-
higher because of the evasion.
Yeah. So
Yep.
those all hit.
Here comes the trap. There it is.
But it doesn't really matter because you're not in a zone of malice.
We're not in range.
And he also can't reach me with that basic attack. That's true.
I mean, part of basic attack is moving.
So what? But that's what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he just moves to be here.
Oh, you don't get knocked back, I think?
Yeah, you have to be in the zone of death to suffer.
Yeah,
bash.
you don't get knocked back.
Oh. Okay. Fine, dick.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
All right. So Chibi, roll 3 attacks against me at a 5+.
Okie dokie, I'll do my worst.
That is
Oops.
2 hits.
No, when we say do your worst, we mean, like, technically that was your worst, wasn't it?
So that's 2 damage to 2 locations, and you gain
Sorry.
2
I'm
bleeding
okay.
tokens.
Nope, I gained 3 bleeding tokens because of his dreaded
Wow.
trophies.
No, you gain 2 bleeding tokens because of his dread trophies.
Oh, that's right. Okay, thank God.
But does it? Would it? Okay.
So was it 2 damage to 2 hit locations?
Yep.
That's fine because unless I roll the same place twice.
I mean, that's
Nope.
still fine. Because you wouldn't be heavily injured.
Yeah, even on
Okay.
the head.
Okay, fucking bitch, fucking shit fucker. God damn.
And then caught his monster controller.
Okay, so
Draw those 3 fucking.
hey guys, did you miss screaming?
Oh, I missed screaming.
Alright,
Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one.
sorry, no one saw that.
Nope.
I'm an
I
idiot.
sure didn't.
Oh, we did. We needed to shuffle that back in because of the trap. There we go.
Yeah.
See, nothing changed.
So
okay,
first of all, Butcher's Raw. So we all roll a d10. 4 or more, we suffer a brain damage and get knocked down. Fuck my life.
is it brain damage per level or
Per
damage?
level. Shit.
Sorry.
Alright. Chibi, roll your d10.
Okie dokie. Here we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, you're fine.
Cod, what did you get?
I got a 7. A
Okay,
6.
so let me get those.
I already took my damage, insanity damage.
Okay, I'm just adding the infectious lunacy. Okay. Then, so that's that. Then the screaming happens, which is we all suffer a brain damage, which means Chibi.
Everybody frenzies again.
We all frenzy again, and Chibi, I think that you also. How much insanity you got? 1. So lose that insanity.
But you, since everybody frenzies, everybody roll 1d10. and
You're
insanity.
cutting out.
Since
you're cut-
everybody frenzies, everybody roll 1d10 and gain half that much insanity. So that's 2 for Claude and Chibi, and 4 for Sappy.
And then we gain some more strength and speed tokens.
Yeah.
He's only making us stronger.
In
Which
theory, I'd
means-
prefer to be dodging, to be honest.
True.
I need 1 strength and 1 speed, right?
Yep. Which means in this next round you could kill him.
In theory. Right, okay.
I'll try my best.
Last of all, Devour Lantern. Closest threat,
Om nom nom.
which is Chibi.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Wait, closest.
We're not
Yeah,
threats,
closest threat.
because we're lying down.
Sorry.
So,
Jimmy.
3 attacks at 6+.
So
Do your worst.
also you gain
honey.
an insanity because you Cordis. Yeah.
Oh no, constant
Yeah.
controller.
no.
Do your worst, honey.
Thank you very much for the bits, and thank you very much for the
One.
tier 1 sub, guys!
One of those hits.
Wait, not 2?
One of those
no,
hits.
Okay.
because GB has evasion.
Indeed.
Well, unfortunately, the lantern. -3.
So
accuracy.
you also take a bleed.
That means I'm dead, right?
Nope, you need 5
5.
to die.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
roll that hit location.
So let me grab those negative accuracy tokens for you.
That sucks.
1 hit location.
Yep.
Then I'll roll for it. Waste. How many damage?
2.
I'm heavily injured.
So you fall
At my
over.
waist. Okie doke.
Yeah, damn it.
Okay, so that is the end of his turn, so we both don't stand up. Do we not?
So it's his turn again, probably.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well,
Wait, I thought did GB have 0 armor at the waist?
I did have 0 armor when he hit me, yes.
So yeah, you took, yeah. So, is he just going to be intimidating us, though, I think? It depends on the AI, I guess. Let me draw that shit. Backhand all
Oh, no.
survivors in impact zone. Fuck.
Whoops.
And fuck me. In clockwise order, attack each survivor in the impact zone. If there are no survivors, menace. It's only 2 attacks for each of us, but it's still a fucking issue because he's got bleed on all of those.
Wow, he hits
This is
all of us.
a no. Oh yeah, right. This is at a 6+.
For some of us.
Right.
Well, I gain an insanity at the very least. Hold on, I'm going to check something real quick on the knocked down. Because I'm pretty
does
sure it
say
says
all
next
survivors.
monster turn, but I just want to check that. Knocked down survivor. When they're knocked down survivors always stand at the end of the next monster turn. Fuck my bloody ass.
Oh, my dinner first,
no.
please.
Right. So I'm rolling in clockwise order, which, if we're doing it in from his perspective, is myself first. On a 5+? 5+. Fuck me in the goddamn dick. Next attack.
Like I
For
said,
me,
dinner first.
That's cocked. Also hits me. I take 2 bleeds and 3 damage to 2 hit locations.
You gain 1 bleed.
Oh yeah, 1 bleed. Okay, that's fair. 1 bleed. 3 damage to
Try
2
not to
hit
hit Chippy, would you?
locations. Hold on, I need to roll my damage locations. Hand and foot. 1, 2, 3. Knocked over. Doesn't matter. I'm already knocked over. And foot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Chibi. 6 pluses versus you. Both hit.
Ah.
Chippy is dead.
Chibi's
Chibi
dead.
is dead.
I want to know how I die, though.
Bleed.
It look... Okay.
But
As,
you can-
as I lie there dying on the ground, my last words are, "This sucks."
Yeah.
Which means that
And-
he gains 1 speed token and 1 movement token.
Which means he's rolling 3 for this now.
Wonderful.
2 hit. So take a bleed. You don't die yet, but then you take 3 damage to 2 hit locations.
Wonderful. Watch them be the chest again.
One of them is
I
its
was meant
chest,
to be joking.
which means that you get heavily injured in the chest.
And
Yes.
then foot is -3. So roll you a d10 for your severe injury, sir.
Will do.
What would you like today?
I don't know. I was thinking,
That's
Cock.
cocked.
That's cocked, and I'm so mad. Great! Dead!
well,
Which one is it? Sorry. Body,
chest.
waist,
Body.
the blow
The
sets
thing-
a
here's
bond
the
from
thing,
written to your
And
heart.
it's one thing I was actually wondering, how does this work considering I now have a hollow chest? I don't have a heart for any bone to go into, but who cares? I'm dead.
And she gains 2 extra damage.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
After the end of which, Heavy stands up.
Well, first of all, Wild Carve. I'm not a threat, so he menaces me. I take 2 brain damage.
Which means that you get...
Butcher's
2
Roar.
ability tokens.
Menace. I take another 2, which means I frenzy again.
Triple Frenzy.
Okay, Savvy, you only have to hit him how many times? Oh, 5 times.
4. Also, at the start of his turn, which we didn't do, everybody gets a brain damage because screaming.
Well, that's removed now because I'm dead.
That is now removed, but it did happen at the start of his turn.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, I can attack him from here, fortunately, because of my spear. I have how many attacks? I've got 3
So you're-
speed, 5 attacks.
Yeah, you're triple frenzied, so 5 attack.
What's this at? 5 plus?
Yeah. Which is 4 of those hit. Ah, that's 1 impervious.
Okay, gain an insanity. Oh. So I guess I'll do... the cape first. What's my strength at? 6 plus 3.
So 9, so a 3 or higher.
Wound. Then I'm gonna do the well, no, because
Well, first off, you gain. You do the courage roll. Because that is the reflex on thick cape.
2.
Okay.
You
beat it.
Yeah.
You have 4 courage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, it doesn't matter with this one, because either way, he's knocking me back and bashing me. So I'm only getting one extra one way or another. I'll do the shoulder, fuck it. Wound. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
you do suffer bash, so I think you're knocked over.
Yep, I am. Yep. Right.
Damn it. Last man standing would have been so fucking useful right now.
Wild Carve menaces me. Butcher's Roar menaces me. Screaming. Okay, so he's just doing brain damage to me this turn.
Which means that you extra frenzy.
Yep.
He's basically like, ha ha, your friends are dead.
Yeah,
Which means that at your turn you might be able to.
Did I double extra frenzy there? I did.
How much?
Because I took 6 brain damage.
Yeah, you double frenzy.
Okay.
yeah.
Then my turn.
You did gain some insanity, but...
Did I? How much?
I mean, you
hit yourself
lose
3
insanity
times.
because of brain damage, you gain insanity because of frenzy.
So I lose 3 total. I was on 9, which means I'm actually on 6 because I attacked myself 3 times.
Yeah,
So
that's...
So then my turn, and I move back up to him with my 5 movement.
Mm-hmm. And you now have 7 attacks?
Oh.
Yeah, but here comes the fucking trap, right?
Yeah.
How many of those?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
Which is if you manage to wound all of those and not draw a
Here
trap,
comes the
just enough.
trap. I'm ready for it. There it is.
There it is.
Here comes the bride.
Bleeding token moves up to me, basic attacks me.
Oh, damn it.
So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a small chance he won't hit me.
You have 1 evasion, so that means it's on a.
So he's got 2 attacks? No, 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
So,
4 attacks and 5 or higher.
so we hope to God that these are under 5, basically. So fucking close. Do I...
I kind of want to see what happens if you don't die. Right?
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, but the thing is, he's not gonna knock me over next turn. Because his next card, whoops, is Screaming, which isn't gonna knock me over. And then we've got Wild Carve, which is just gonna come up and... Oh no, Butcher's Roar. Oh, thank you, Mum. So, I mean, there's a chance, but we've already afforded ourselves so many
In any case,
privileges.
Also, you just gained 2 bleeding tokens, didn't you?
I did.
So you're dead.
Which is why I wanted to.
See what happens if I survive, but... Wait a minute. Somebody just pointed out something very, very, very good. We didn't reshuffle the hit location deck.
Oh, that's true. In that case, do you want to redraw those?
Yes, I do! So that was 4, wasn't it?
That was 4.
1, Cleaver. 2, Scream... That's not right. I took...
What? You hit him in the scream.
Fucking... Okay. You know what? Better than dying.
You gain 2 insanity? Oh.
Start with the Furious Gut.
Yeah.
Hit him in the
Ooh,
gut.
Do it.
You have so much strength.
I think
You
I
have
literally
11
can't...
strength. You can't not wound him.
Okay, so I wound
so-
him.
In which case he's knocked over. Gain a courage as well. Come on, Dugetra.
Come on. Dugetra. You can do
This
it.
is so fitting.
Thick cape.
Now wound him again.
Well, I can.
You
I
wound
can't. I can't not wound him. So then I roll on a d10.
No,
No,
because
he's
he's not
down.
What?
He's not
He's
down.
not
You're
down.
down.
It's a reflex.
Oh, that's true. It's a reflex, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I already did that.
Oh, right. Okay. So now he stands up. He
There's
draws,
just one thing left.
which is Wild Carve. Ah. 5 pluses. Ah. Reshuffle the hit location deck
Right.
because it's his turn. And it also technically means that he's doing Wild Carve 3 times
Wait.
Oh, okay.
because he's
Really?
drawing it. He draws it 3 times
Oh.
because it would just be
Oh.
draw, not enough put back, draw, not enough put back, draw, like that.
In that case,
Unless I can roll 12 dice under 5, I am dead.
Savvy. Channel Luka. Channel Luka, who had the worst luck.
Might as well do this one at a time, right?
Oh, why?
Seriously.
Well, dead.
Well- Yeah. We were so close.
Any last words?
Unless there is any reason why I might?
No.
No,
Part of
no, wait,
wildcard is
wait, guys, hold on. I have an idea. Thick cape. If I wounded that one first, and I roll a d10, I wouldn't be knocked over. Fuck. I was thinking if I could get knocked over, he'd just menace me a shit ton.
Okay. Yeah, no. Part of wildcard is that all survivors adjacent to the monster suffer one damage to random hit location and gain 1. So,
Yeah, no, I'm fucked either way.
Yeah.
Is there anything that lets me move? Wait! Fucking... I would have been able to attack him from a square away, but that wouldn't make a difference because he'd move up to me.
But his action is going up to you and covering.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck. What happens when you block?
It just blocks one attack. Blocks one hit. That's it.
Sorry, and you're getting...
Nah, there's no way to get around it.
We got so close, but...
This is how it happened last time. We get the butcher to a point where we might defeat him with...
Last time we barely touched the butcher.
No. The last time we nearly took down the butcher. We had one person left. And we might have taken him down, but we didn't manage.
Yeah, I think it was Yamaro that time.
It was. Which is why it was so devastating. Not that one. I'm looking for... here we go.
Goodbye, Scrungle. You did really well. I'm sorry to see you go.
We lost 2 of our veterans.
We lost one of our hopes.
Don't forget to get all of your special cards into their character sheets.
Yeah, I did that with mine.
Yep. Look at the bright side. That's one Kingsman that's not going to be turning up anytime soon.
Yeah, true. God, I was so confident we could have managed it.
Okay. So, the only thing that happens to us is that we lose all resources.
Which is our bones, basically.
Which is 3 bones.
Oof, ouch, our bones.
Hmm.
Don't forget to get rid of your frenzy tokens and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, anything which isn't from your items, basically.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting the monster deck back together.
Who is that girl I see?
We're no strangers to love.
You know.
I know. We were just very unlucky in the beginning.
Where the fuck do I put the minus accuracy tokens?
If we hadn't got fucked, put them in accuracy. That's the same thing. If we hadn't got fucked in those first 2 rounds, we might have actually fucking beat him.
Yeah. Prince Crimson with a fuck ton of auto hits.
Sorry, Pale Rider.
Yeah.
Couldn't do any role playing justice for you. All right.
Yeah. Come on.
No. Stop
What have
it.
you done?
There we go.
Man, that's actually a real fucking bummer. Oh, if we'd known about the ability to use Endeavor to get fucking armor as well, we might have actually cinched that. We might have been fine.
No, how many of us died from bleeding?
It was mostly bleeding that killed us.
That is true. Fuck. That's very true.
Yeah, so I had forgotten about it. Otherwise, I guess the idea would have been to I don't know, bring
that was rough.
Bring a whole bunch of...
That was pretty demoralizing, to be honest. I'm gonna take a quick munch of this food I've been given.
How dare
Alright.
you?
So are you gonna just reload on the last save and we do all the we lost things?
That's a good idea.
Sorry, what?
Because
We
you
just-
you saved right before we did the butcher fight, so that if it did fuck with the whole thing, we could just reload it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I suppose the only thing that's happened is that we've lost these. So, okay, let's note down who we lost first of all, because we didn't have everyone. So we've lost Dogetra, Pale Rider, Prince Crimson, and Scrungle.
Yeah.
Everybody please remember their respective person that we need to get rid of. So I'm also going to save this one just in case for some reason we need to come back to it. So nobody click stuff for now, please. KDM backup of After Butcher. Spelled that wrong, but whatever. Okay, and pre-Butcher level 2. Back to load. Pre-Butcher level 2. Okay. So yeah, we're basically just going to be getting rid of the guys that we lost.
Yeah, again.
Okay. And we're loaded. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. You're going to need to put your guys away again.
Yep.
In the meantime, hey chat. How you feeling? How was that? How much do you hate the fucking butcher right now? Also, how y'all doing? Also, I think we only lose our pottery if we're fighting the Kingsman. He destroys our resources.
Yeah, the butcher just gets all of our resources, or destroys the town, and we use it to rebuild it.
Yeah, we use the resources to rebuild it. Dogetra.
Alright.
And I'm gonna give her an epitaph of the fucking butcher. Or Bukther.
Fuck you, Bukther!
He probably is called Bukther, the fucking nerd.
With all those
You
fucking
guys, stop
aces
farting.
hanging from his skirt like a nerd.
So you know how to rename all of those things, don't you?
Don't ya?
Don't you know? Okay.
You could change your fate.
If you had the
You
chance
could
to
change
change
your
your fate,
Would ya?
would you?
That's one easy way to get Savvy screaming.
On the upside, this is a very tasty lasagna.
I'm happy you can find a silver lining in this. Eating a lasagna base of our dead comrades. Mm.
It tastes as good as if Dogetra made it! Never mind.
Right. Yeah, so... Fuck, guys. You...
Sorry, Angra.
Oh, we got a lot of dead.
Yeah. Which
Yep.
means we have to repopulate.
We do. We've got
Oh,
a
not
lot of...
again.
We've got a lot of endeavors, to be fair. Well, let's go through this in order. So we've got settlement event.
Hey guys! Wait, no, okay, it's not the... But next, I was going to say, hey guys, look who's back again, the Bone Witch!
Not yet,
But
no.
It's the Dark Trader.
Dark Trader. A corpulent man reclines on a chair carried on the backs of 4 cloaked men. He offers to sell the settlement many amazing treasures. Each item may be purchased once.
Are you fucking serious?
We don't
What is
have...
that bond?
We don't have resources.
We don't have resources, so unfortunately we cannot buy the shiny, sexy jeweled thong.
No!
It would have been so great.
Ah!
On a 10, it would give you a permanent luck, but on a 1 to 2, it gives you nothing. It gives you negative
And on
permanent
a 3
evasion.
to 9, it falls apart because fuck you.
The pink stone would have been a founding stone or become immortal. So this was basically a trade resources for a chance at fucking something great. But honestly, these were all pretty shitty, to be honest. So
Yeah.
all right, update
So,
death count. We
update
have
death
done
count.
timeline.
Update timeline.
Bone Witch, Hey, fuck you,
No.
you actual piece of shit. I hate you. Why have you showed up?
Aren't we still on the Nemesis? We actually
Nope.
haven't... Okay.
That was what we updated into last time. Remember, when you tick off a year, you do its thing.
Okay, excellent. So we don't have a hunt this year.
A good thing is, nothing really happens with the Bone Witch because nobody...
Yeah,
to-
that's the point.
Yep.
We don't have to fucking go to her. So for once, we get to say, fuck off, you fucking mangy dick.
So, the Bone Witch just
Shows up and we
Doesn't-
say, absolutely go suck a dick.
doesn't get any customers and goes away, sulking.
I'll get your eyes next time.
Which means
next
that we
time.
won't get a next time.
Must endeavor any survivor may endeavor at the rich camp if they choose.
Anybody
Yeah, no.
may, but I say at this point...
Does this mean she goes away and she doesn't come back?
Yeah.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Finally!
Okay. It may have... The price was high, but I think it was worth it.
To have this
thank
bitch
you.
stop clawing out our eyes.
Hey, Butcher, thumbs up, you asshole.
Alright.
Thumbs up your asshole, Butcher.
Okay, yeah, there's that too. Thumbs up your arsehole, Butcher. Good work.
Since we have no resources, we can just use Dorothy and King Crimson for repopulation.
I reckon we definitely want to keep some endeavors to give people buffs as they leave.
One
By the
endeavor
way, should we get rid of
would be
these
enough,
3
right?
bones that we have?
We can also use endeavor to try giving people fighting arts. And
We don't have these bones
and-
anymore. Savvy, please delete these bones.
and also we can use endeavors to teach people. Don't forget.
Okay, but
Because if we have somebody with 2 more hunt XP than somebody, we can spend an endeavor to have them teach them about their hunts and give them an experience.
I'd like to spend at least 4 on getting repopulation going.
That's fair.
Of course you'd want to do that, King Crimson.
Let's get a different music on. There we go. Okay, so we have 8 endeavor. We want some of them for buffing. We might want to try and give people some fighting arts. And we probably want to try training somebody into like a weapon proficiency or something straight away.
Yeah. Also, we can only use 1 endeavor for life thing with survival and or...
Yeah, once per settlement phase.
Yeah.
Oh, true. So 2 at most for those. How many? We can do the shared experience as many times as we like. So we can teach people as many times as we have endeavors.
But we do need more people.
Yes. All right, well, the first one's going to be safe to do either way. So we'll spend 1. So Tobias, I guess because you've been the guy doing this, roll a d10 and add 1 or 2 to the result. Cool.
Yeah.
Intimacy. Settlement events. So then roll 2d10.
That's twins.
So we get to... So 9 is twins. Fantastic.
Chat, you know what to do.
Yep, we got 2 twins. Let me update them as well. We got 6 max. We probably want 1 male, 1 female. Oh, actually, we probably want 2 males because we lost 3 males there.
We lost...
We lost 3 males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Perada was male.
He was,
Yeah,
yeah.
Pale Rider was male.
Alright.
They all start with an understanding. They also all start with a strength. That is it, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Yes. Yes, permanent strength. Yep. Okay. So, do we want to spend another... Okay, we're definitely at least spending 2 on repopulation. So roll 1 more time. Plus 2 is a 5. Or keep it at 3, but we don't have resources, so...
Yeah, we don't have resources, so...
Nothing happens from that one. So, do we want to try 1 more time, and then maybe spend some on training somebody?
I mean, I'd like to try 1 more time.
Yep, 1 more time. Plus 2 is a 6, which is not
6.
enough.
shame.
We have... Hold on. We have 5 left. We definitely want to keep 1 for the possible armor buff. We want to maybe teach somebody a fighting art. We want to maybe use 2 to give somebody an immediate weapon, an immediate age level. Actually...
Yeah, I was going to say there's no weapon proficiency going on there.
Yeah, how about we go... Because now that I think about it, rolling on the inner lantern thing on Lights in the Sky, like, we might get the fighting art, but we also might get Skull Eater. But if we just spend 2 to give somebody an age marker, they will get, or at least are very likely to just get the fighting art for free.
I mean, they gain 1 random fighting art, but with the Inner Lantern thing, they gain a fighting art of joy.
Oh, that's a fair point. But of course, we could get Skull Eater next year instead.
We could get Skull Eater.
Your choice, guys.
First of all, who would we want to give a fighting art to?
Well, it's either one of the newbies or Princess Crimson, really. Also, were we looking at names? I don't think we were.
No.
Flippy and Bippy, Shotkey number 1, Shotkey number 2, Shinjiro, Celebration of SS, King K. Rule. We're grabbing a King K. Rule.
King K. Rule rows in. Comes aboard.
Do we want to name one of them Simon just for that?
Yeah, fuck
Simon
it.
or Richter?
Simon or Richter.
Fair Simon Bellows is here.
Simon, why not? So it's really a question of, do we want to try for a fighting art of our choice? Or do we want to, like, just go for a random one by teaching somebody twice? Let me look through the fighting arts, actually, because if there's one that's really good, we might want to go for it. Combo Master, on a perfect hit, roll an additional attack. Extra Sense, dodge an additional time around. Orator of Death, spend an action to give everyone +2 insanity, and you encourage when you die.
Double Dash is really good.
Double Dash is very good. Rhythm Chaser, gain an evasion token the first time you critically wound, but can't be used if you have shields or heavy gear. Last Man Standing. Leader, whenever you encourage, they gain a speed token until the end of the round. Crazed,
Okay.
on a perfect hit, gain an insanity. Clutch Fighter, while you have 3 or more blood tokens, +1 strength, +1 accuracy. Meh. Mighty Strike, we know. Strategist, during the showdown setup, after placing terrain, you may add Giant Stone Face or Toppled Pillar. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Ambidextrous, we've seen. Cross Arm Block, which is change 1 result to hit location of arms. Tough, when you roll on the severe injury table, unless you roll a 1, add 1 to the result. Double Dash, Berserker, Tumble, we know. Thrill Seeker is honestly kind of not great. When you gain survival, gain an additional survival. Timeless Eye, you perfect hit on 9s or 10s. Monster Claw, we know. Vengeance, we know. Unconscious Fighter is 7 bleed tokens kill you. Do any of those sound particularly desirable?
I mean, Double Dash is pretty good. Also, the Strategist.
Strategist and Double Dash, but it's a matter of...
Also, I kind of want, if we can, to give Princess Crimson 3 XP. 3 XP.
Yep.
Because with that, after the Xth hunt, after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. After the 3rd hunt, she would gain the final age thing without going extinct.
That's a fair point. but it would mean that she can only do 3 hunts rather than 4.
So did King Crimson. Because on his 4th hunt, he will gain the last 4 and disappear.
That is true. Okay, so it's 1 to maybe get a fighting art of our choice. It is 3 to get her to 3 experience. It is 2 to get somebody else to 2 experience. We want to keep at least 1 to give us 3 armor when we depart. I'm just going to put that one aside right now. Well, possibly give us 3 armor. Otherwise, we would gain survival. So, I mean, the other choice is we save one of them to try and have kids again.
I'd like that, but I think I'm not impartial. Partial, yes.
All right, I want to hear your opinions, chat and people here. Do we want to prioritize breeding or getting somebody to a better level of proficiency?
Good question. Good question indeed.
Oh, also, if we do give Princess Crimson Sun Hunt XP, she can get the weapon specialization method.
That is true, and she would gain strength immediately as well. Because she would hit the first...
Wait, isn't that just when you return from a hunt?
No, it's whenever you hit one of the age markers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Proficiency, you should have enough people are saying. That is fair. We do have 10 people.
Yeah, I just eventually kind of want to reach that big 15 population.
Yep,
to
that's
reach
true.
The society principle.
I would also like that.
Agree.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do the chance at fighting art of our choice.
That is true.
My choice would be 3 experience to Princess Crimson, then try and breed one more time, and then use the last one to try and get armor when we leave.
Yeah.
Are we all happy with that? Okay. So, gain 3 experience.
Alright.
And give her +1 strength because of that as well. And let's roll her age. And also pick your weapon proficiency, I guess.
That depends. Who will wield Princess Crimson? Because if I do, I will give her a task.
Well, let's roll age first. So, 2d10 for us, please. 9. Random fighting art. Let me shuffle that. Hold on. Because... So let me do that. I'll delete this. Let it shuffle. Go for it. And...
Princess Crimson is
Orator of Death.
Orator of Death.
Could be better, could be worse.
I mean, she can give people insanity, which is nice.
And she encourages when she dies, so I guess that's fine. Okay, and that's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just need to pick her weapon proficiency when we get her on a hunt. Next year, the Hooded Knight is showing up, which is going to be, he's going to shove he might shove the sword into somebody else's hands. Oh my god, fucking year 19 is going to be another... So we got two quarry hunts and then another nemesis encounter.
Yeah.
And the butcher's going to be level 3 now.
Sure is.
So I guess we should train up some vets again, I guess.
That or get some children to throw into the fire.
True. Well, I'm gonna pick up... You know what? I'm almost tempted to, like... Does anybody have the tooth and... I don't think anybody has any fighting styles right now. If somebody picks up the tooth and claw fighting style, I might very well try and just fucking go ham and do tooth and claw proficiency, because that could be funny. But,
Dorothy would have it, I think.
Yeah, but she's not got the accuracy, and we need her here to try and get kids. I'm gonna pick up... You know what? I'm gonna pick up King K. Rool.
I was actually hoping to pick up Simon and keep at least one whip.
We should also be careful of how many... That's true. We should also be careful of how many of each gender we're taking with us right now.
So.
Oh,
what is
didn't we
the-
want to hunt the legendary lion?
Yeah. Do we want to take Princess Crimson for that long?
It's a risk, but it might very well end up making him a fucking joke, which would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab...
As usual, we need our traditional cool-down hunt of the lion.
We do, but at the
Just
same
this
time...
it's a legendary one.
Yeah, so we've got King K. Rool, we've got Simon, we've got Princess, so one more girl, I guess, Chibi? Who do you want to take with you? Clarice or Spice Girl? Or Bloody Mary?
Spice-
Actually, Bloody Mary, because she'll get experience.
Bloody Mary.
Don't forget to take out any cards just in case they have them. I know that King K. Rool does not. We need to get
Let's see.
rid of... Yeah. So we need a chess piece for Simon, I guess.
Yeah, where did that leather jerkin go?
Where did we put the armor, the king's armor? Because I need to delete that.
It's in Scrungle.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That works either way.
It was a part of him anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Okay, rawhide vests. The question is, are you going to value the bonus of the higher armor and the evasion, or oh no, actually that's a point. You're getting the evasion you need from this set anyway, right now, aren't you?
Yep.
The only thing you'd gain from having the full rawhide set is that you would be able to re-roll your... You'd be able to roll to keep your survival.
We do currently have 6 survival limits.
Well,
so-
if you gain the full amount when you leave.
You gain 5 when you depart because of if you have the leather thing.
Yep, you've got the braces and you've got... So yeah, no, you will be on full when you leave, Simon. Princess Crimson will be on... You'll be on 4 when you leave.
On forward.
Survival, because you're starting with 1 and you'll gain 3.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Bloody Mary will go up to full, and so will King K. Rool.
I mean, oh wait, that depends on what we roll on the.
That is true. We'll get to that. So, do we want to try doing this last kids, though?
Yeah, one moment. While I have minor problems with things. My keyboard doesn't seem to react to me.
Oh. Oh, are you logging back in?
I am trying to, but my keyboard isn't doing anything.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Do you need to, like, turn off your computer and come back?
Maybe just unplug and plug my keyboard. Might work.
Let us know, because otherwise we could take another 10-minute break or something.
Yeah. By the way, should I bring the the harp, the whisker harp? Because we are facing a lion.
That could be quite useful, to be fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think
Really
that also... The only thing is that it would technically cause a redundancy if I arrange this correctly. Yeah, on a perfect hit, I can discard a move. But that means that if I were to fail with the whisker harp, I have options.
You don't have... No, on the perfect hit, that means you need 2 connected to that
Sorry,
whip. Yeah. So you can't do that, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, greased up Simon. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about here right now is that not many of us have insanity. But, not many of us have insanity, but Princess Crimson, now I think about it, does have Orator of Death. Tobias, are you still with us?
I don't think so. Also, Simon would gain 2 because of the leather mask.
Oh, that's a fair point. Was that Tobias I was hearing?
Uh,
Welcome.
yeah, you can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I was talking earlier and I didn't appear to be able to.
Hmm.
Let's see. No, I still can't use my keyboard.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Did you restart your computer?
No, that takes like 5 minutes.
Well, we could take a 10-minute break, dude.
Alright.
Yeah.
See you.
I mean, how long have we been going?
We were going 2 hours, so we can absolutely
Yeah.
take a break.
I think that's fair. So,
Yeah.
if you think that that'll fix it, Tobias, I'd recommend going for that.
It might not.
Reset.
If
Do you have a back
It's your
keyboard?
best. It is your best bet.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
One moment while I save some things.
Catch you in 5.
So,
Yeah. Hey, chat. How you doing?
How about you doing?
Oh man, that butcher fucked us up. That was real bad. God, it's always so frustrating when you're so near to fucking getting them as well.
And the game's like, nope. Not
Oh.
getting in it tonight, honey.
I think, yeah, no, the same thing happened with Yamaro last time. He was so
yeah,
close to
he
killing
got
him.
close.
Fucking bleed, man. It's the
Bleed bleed and frenzy.
Yeah, it's
if
the
it weren't
frenzy.
for frenzy, it would be not as hard.
Yeah, well, it'll be fucking toast because we just dodge everything. You know what fucked us was the fact that we got those 2 traps at the start. Because that got us well on the way towards our frenzy, which meant that the next turn he just frenzied us without fucking without a choice, which meant we didn't have that buffer round of being able to dodge his attacks. Real fucking bad, just in general. I don't look forward to facing a level 3 version of him. If we decide to
Yeah, I
face him,
think-
that is.
Well, do we have an option? Oh,
Yeah.
we have the option of Kingsman or not. Or something
Kingsman
else.
level 3, Hand level 3, or Butcher level 3.
You know, I'd prefer not to face them. Is that an option?
No! On year 19, we have to fight a nemesis.
Well, feck.
Oh dear.
What a fucking rap. But yeah. How y'all feeling, by the way, guys? Anything cool been happening recently?
Just trying my best not to work on JoJo.
Too enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Chippy
listen,
says as her hand drifts towards her tablet.
Don't say that. I'll actually start drawing during the break.
Don't.
I want to, though. I want to.
Unless it's me, in which case draw me like one of her French girls.
Draw me like one of your Irish girls. No,
bet-
Scottish.
You know what? Actually,
No,
I might as well take this opportunity to show off the family tree that we got.
Yep, that's such a good idea. It's
Oh,
going to need
yeah.
to be updated.
Oh yeah, it needs updating now, but we're absolutely
Even
at
more
point.
kids, even more death.
Let's see, where are we? Fan art. Was it posted in fan art? No, it was posted in Kingdom.
No, it's in
Records.
KDM.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, get you there.
It's not fan art, it's a service.
Okay, and all right. Yeah, here we go. So we've got the LukaIsDead family tree, which is obviously quite zoomed out right now. But let's zoom in. So the thing, so it's a fucking mess to say the least. But we were actually doing. It was actually really interesting to see that Bungle has been around since the beginning. And like just the relations, like the fact that Dogetra and Scrungle were half sisters, and so were Chibi and Dogetra. But Chibi and Scrungle were not related. They were related only by virtue of Dogetra. King Crimson, obviously.
How does that work?
So, okay, wait, no, it was weirder than that. So, Chibi's parents, Dorothy's parents are Mystery Tuxedo and Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is also the mother of Dogetra. But Scrungle's parents... Oh, no, wait, they are all half related, because it was Bungle and Sailor Moon which gave birth to Scrungle. So they were all half siblings. Not that that matters anymore, because Dogetra and Scrungle are fucking dead, so it's just Chibi now. It's just Dorothy.
All we need.
We are currently only running... Oh my god, fuck me. Okay, so we are literally in the Crimson Age, because we only have Dorothy, King Crimson, and all of their children. That is all we are running on now.
My gosh.
Oh, so there's going to be some serious inbreeding if either Chibi or King Crimson die by virtue of, say, somebody showing up and killing the person with the highest XP. Or some bullshit.
Well, you know what they say, Savvy.
What
Incest
do they
is
say?
incest.
No, it isn't. I refuse to No. False fucking saying.
Mm.
I'm trying to make a joke now about, self-love and self-cess being wincest, but nah, that doesn't work.
Alright, so
You know,
keyboard seems to be
self-care.
working again.
Wonderful. Outstanding.
Welcome back.
To just launch Tippleson.
You saved Seth from having to listen to me and Chibi discuss different kinds of cest.
How about twincest?
No. None. Okay, once you're back in, we'll have you roll for the kids.
Alright.
You know, the kids that are gonna be cousins and siblings.
All right.
I'm gonna be blue. Of the D of a die.
All right. So roll a d10.
Yeah, one moment, still loading in.
No prob. And then add 1 or 2 to it, I guess.
I'm gonna do the black die now. Alright.
Fingers crossed. Fucking.
Yeah, no.
Nope, nothing. God dang it.
Listen.
Right, okay, well, I guess we'll roll to see if we get that armor. So on a 6 or more, we get 3 armor to all of our locations. I'll roll that for us. No!
Everybody gains 2 survival.
Which means that everyone's rolling on full survival when we leave, which is still useful, I guess, but, you know, would have been better to have the armor, so... Right, let's fucking hunt a goddamn legendary lion, which I think means that we are going to be running a hunt which is dangerous, to say the least.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get some music on. Here we go.
So
Okay.
it's a level 3 lion, isn't it?
I believe it counts as level 3. That is correct. Let me open up the so showdown setups. Legendary monsters. The Beast of Sorrow counts as a level 4 lion technically, but we use the level 3. What? We use the level 3 setup. So
okay.
Does that mean well, what about the hunt though? Oh, level 3 hunt setup. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we are. Okay. Cool. So he's gonna be way the fuck down at the end. So we have to go through overwhelming darkness.
Gosh.
Unless we get one of those, the hunt starts immediately thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That
we
is
can
true.
hope for that. We can hope for that.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it. I could do it. I could do it 12 times.
Please, we only want to do it once.
Sea of Golden Grass.
No.
Please roll a 3.
We're gonna roll and we're gonna hope it ambushes us, because that might actually benefit us. Okay. He ambushes us! Fuck this hunt!
Oh, wait.
We gain a courage.
Keep this-
Really? Okay.
keep this down here.
Oh yeah, and I gain 2 insanity because of the.
Hmm.
I don't know why I
There
gain
you
2
go.
insanity for wearing a mask, but whatever. Not gonna
You
complain.
wear the skin of dead animals on your face. These animals also had faces, like many faces.
So he's
Jack,
gonna
so
have.
that's not normal.
So he has Cunning, which I think is one of the lion special cards, but he also has Trample, which is the antelope one. Fortunately, we know what that one is. It's the he does damage when he collides with you, which is going to be
Nice.
4 damage when he collides with us.
He has Merciless, I suppose.
Sorry?
No, he has
Merciless.
cunning, trample,
No,
and
no.
weak spot.
Cunning, Trample, Weak Spot.
Alright, so Merciless. We need to retrieve.
No, we don't.
Sure.
We know what Weak Spot does. It's -4 at his blind spot.
Okay.
-4's toughness at his blind spot, rather. He's got a toughness of 13, a movement of 7, +1 speed, +1 damage. So
Also, I don't know why the thing didn't load on the other things.
maybe because we did one of our own earlier? I don't know. Fuck it. Oh no, we reloaded after that. So whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just put it in ourselves. So, Tobias, could you fill in the stats as I read them out, please?
Alright.
7 movement.
7 movement. Yep.
Fast one.
13 toughness.
Alright.
+1 speed, +1 damage.
+1 speed, +1 damage.
And otherwise, it's a regular setup, so we have to start 6 squares away from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 1 tall grass, 2 random. Did we get those? We did.
Alright, we have 2 tall grasses.
So we just need to get rid of these shitty acanthus plants. Hold on. No, fuck off, acanthus. There we go.
An ore vein and a survivor corpse.
I think this is our first time getting a survivor corpse.
I think so too.
Okay, so survivor corpse at least 6 spaces away from other terrain, so set that one up last. We can gain insanity, insanity in a resource, or insanity in a skull. And the ore also needs to be away 6 spaces away from other terrain. So place the grass 4 spaces away from other tall grass, which is going to be in our normal setup where we fucking sit in diagonals on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, bam, like that. So on diagonals like that. And then we set these up 6 spaces away from other terrain. Yep, that's 6. We may as well just do this uniformly. There we go. Why not?
A very symmetrical battlefield.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, how many of what?
Okay, let me grab that. It is 10 basic, 5 advanced, 1 legendary.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move 2 away from the basic and take the rest of the pile.
I'll admit, legendary sounds fucking terrifying.
Right, 5 advanced.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and both legendary ones.
No, 1 legendary.
1 legendary.
Hold on.
It still has the name White Lion Basic Resource Deck, but it is the thing.
That's why you draw away from them.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it. It'll shuffle them all back anyway, I imagine.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Anyway. So the other thing we have to be careful of is that at the end of his turns, he will grab us if we are next to him. Which is going to deal 4 damage. Yep. Well, he's ambushing us, unfortunately, which means he gets 2 turns. So, he only draws 1 AI, though, I think? Yeah, he does only draw 1 AI. So, let's do this. Okay.
Immediately a trap card.
Bloodthirsty. Mood. When it comes into play, draw an additional AI card. So let's put this up here. When a survivor suffers damage for any reason, place a token on this. At the start of each monster turn, if it has 3 or more tokens, remove all tokens and perform a basic action. We might want to get that removed.
Yeah, I'm on it.
But
When we get
otherwise, claw. Closest threat facing in range. So it's going to be one of... So I pick one of us.
Yeah, any of us, really.
And he's going to do 3 attacks. But we will have a shit ton of evasion. I'm going to target myself.
Alright.
So
You have 1 extra evasion, 2 extra evasion for tall grass.
So, and I have 1 to begin with, so it's 3 evasion, which means that he's actually rolling 5 or more.
Plus.
3 attacks at 5 or more.
Okay, and you gain insanity, right?
Yes.
Wait. Summon?
What?
Yes. Something happened to the board, maybe.
That's weird. That must be the stats that he has as a regular level 3. I think he had 13 toughness as well, didn't he?
13, did you say?
Yeah,
Oh,
he does
sorry.
have 13 toughness.
Okay.
Okay. So, 3 attacks at 5+ against me.
That is
2.
That is.
So I will dodge one of those and roll to see if I keep it. I do. So
Alright,
one.
and I'll place a token on the...
1 attack at 2 damage. I can probably take that. I have to anyway. Body.
Right.
Okay.
That's his turn.
That is his turn. Okay. It's our turns. We do not want to... Wait, hold on. Cunning. End of his turn, he grabs me.
Oh, in that case, would you maybe want to attack yourself from a different angle?
Like that. No.
Well, more like... One moment, if I may. More like... this.
Well, that would just mean that 2 people get grabbed. Oh,
What?
I see what you mean. So then we just randomly pick Chibi, hopefully, instead. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, either of you that he grabs, he's just gonna grab one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just grabbed... Just there.
You're doing okay there. You're doing okay there.
Look, so
So
we both...
either he takes you and goes in this direction, or he takes Chibi and goes in this direction.
So, honestly, I still think it's better if I take the
If
hit
he
and
takes
moves
you,
up.
he will move in this direction. And...
No, he moves away from all survivors.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just take the hit. I'll be honest, actually. Then I would prefer to dodge the grab.
Okay.
So I'll just take another wound location. Body. That didn't fucking roll properly.
Okay, reroll.
I'm calling that one because it didn't fucking roll properly. Head, 2
You
damage.
prefer head, then?
That's fine. I prefer that to taking a fucking wound. But anyway, then I dodge the grab. Place target knockdown in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level.
Yeah, but if you dodge that,
If you
then it's
dodge the grab, it just doesn't happen, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right? Yeah.
He might. I guess he just moves away from all threats.
Well, no, he would suffer. It would suffer grab, and then grab is that he moves away from us. So I guess I just dodge that, and that's that.
Okay,
No.
in that case...
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the better way to do it.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
In that case, you wanna take 1 step away from the line and attack?
1 sec.
Actually, should we start with me trying to get rid of the mood?
I don't know. There's the risk that if you do hit him, that he just runs forward when you hit him.
No, the whisker heart.
Oh, you have the
just-
heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, roll the harp, I
So-
guess.
On a
So
3
on a
plus.
3 or higher.
Yep.
That is a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So the question is, do I want to run around to its butt?
If you run around to its butt, then I can actually move out of the way. So I think if I move
Well, the main thing is that if I moved around to its butt now, if he runs forward as a result of one of my attacks, it will only hit Chibi and not me and Chibi.
Yeah.
And Chibi could move to where I am now as well.
No, it's both things at once.
You have to
always.
do your full turn. You can't move and then have everyone attack afterwards.
Okay, sorry.
So you have to be where you are when I do this.
Yeah, go back to where you were.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I went first because I did the Whisker Harp.
Well, we'll
Oh, that's
Okay,
true. You
never mind,
can
never mind,
position
sorry.
yourself.
Like,
we'll just do that afterwards then.
yeah, sorry.
That's cool. We have to work these things out. Mechanics are complicated. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 attacks. Yeah, 2 attacks. And it's going to be at 5+? Yes.
You are in his weak spot, so yeah.
5+. Both hit.
Is it? He does have -4 toughness on this location, so it's just a 9.
Yeah.
Get a crit, for God's sake, get a crit.
-5 because it's you, so a 4 or higher.
Yes, 4 or higher. And I crit on 9s or 10s, so let me roll on the groin first.
Come on.
Nah.
Damn it.
So
That's still a wound.
I do wound him though.
Someday.
I do hit. One day we'll chop his nuts off. And then I guess I'll roll to see if I crit. No. So, doesn't wound.
You wanna try to go
I'm
again?
Gonna surge. Let's roll to keep it.
You
I
keep
keep it. 5 or more. 1.
1.
One more.
Beast ribs. 4 or higher. 10!
That's a 10. Critical wound.
Gain negative,
The line is
negative
-1
1 toughness. Lovely.
Nice.
And he takes a wound. And if I have 3 or more understanding,
Which
I
you don't.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, go for it, guys.
I say GB moves around to the side, attacks, and then
Yeah.
steps back.
So over here, do an attack and then 1 step back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Let's see with my
With the halberd.
yeah. That is how many die again? 2. I roll 2.
2 at a 4 or higher.
Hit.
1 hits.
1.
1 hit.
Hey, be grateful for that.
What I bet if this is a trap card.
Just flip it.
All right.
Right. You have
So-
7 strength on the halberd. You have 1 strength basic. That means on a 4 or higher.
No, because it's in her. Oh no, it's not in his ass. Never mind. So 4 higher, whatever you
You
wound.
don't
Do you
luck,
have
do you?
luck?
That's a crit.
No.
No luck.
No, she doesn't have luck.
Shit. Okay, sorry.
Unfortunately. So, but
That
it is a
would've been
wound.
great.
It is a wound, however.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you might want to step 2 spaces away.
1, 2.
So yeah, I'll be being grabbed again, but I've got the survival for it, so it's not a problem.
I mean, you're behind it.
Yeah. Do you want to go next, Cod?
I used a Whisker Harp.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then you can surge if you want.
Oh. I mean, yeah, you can just move to the side and surge and try to attack it. Or,
Yeah, that's. I could stick with the arse if. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. I have 3 attacks, I believe.
Also, on your turn, Tobias, do you maybe want to give us Insanity with Orator of Death? And then
Okay.
Surge afterwards.
Right, I also have to lower the survival by 1. Okay.
So 5 or more. That's cocked.
One of those is cocked. Yeah.
Cocked again!
Damn it.
It could have gone in a 10.
not that it would have mattered.
Just
So it's 1 hit. Alright, so you're on this blind spot, weak spot, so that's -4, 8 toughness basic. The whip has 3, you have 1, so 4 or higher again.
4 or more. Crit!
That's a 10.
Oh,
-1
An
accuracy.
accuracy.
That's real good. Yeah, keep that up here. Yeah. Cool. Did you take away the wound, Tobias?
I did not.
Okay. I think
There
it's
we
best if
go.
we always just keep Tobias on wound duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one of us so we don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
good
and
so
he
far.
jumps back from you.
Oh, that happens regardless?
Oh no, that's just failure. Sorry.
That's on a failure, yeah. No, we want to keep it up there.
Oh,
Because there's a
why?
persist- Oh, no, you're right. It's not a persistent injury. Never mind. Cool. Okay, so, Tobias, do you want to Orator of Death us and then Surge?
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with talking about all the fun stuff death can do to you.
So everybody gain 2 insanity.
Okay. 2 insanity.
And...
Right. Then I'm gonna move up to the side, I suppose.
And you spend the survival to Surge.
And I spend 1 survival to surge. So that I can order
For you,
him.
Chibi.
Oh god. Here comes my 1 half to roll attack. That's a.
Oh my god.
6.
Sorry, continue.
That will unfortunately not hit.
Does it not?
Don't think. No. I have nothing for accuracy, and there's hit on a 7 or higher.
Ah, fair enough. Well,
So I only hit him 4 times.
FEMA,
1.
wrong place. You drew it. That was the discard pile.
Oh, sorry.
No prob.
Ooh.
1 more.
3.
Okay. So.
Alright, so FEMA first.
Yep, no downside to the FEMA.
I have
No.
6 extra. I have 6 strength, 3 strength for the guitars, which means I have 9 strength in total, which means it is a 3 or higher, I think.
Yeah,
Unless
that sounds
I
right.
overlooked something.
No, that sounds right. 6 strength plus 3 is 9, which means 3 or higher. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, here comes the roll.
Ah,
Well, it's a good thing that was there.
yeah. Then next up, I reckon the hand. Yeah, 'cause
I
otherwise-
preferred him to maybe run away, because then he won't attack me.
Yeah, but we could get extra wounds on him.
We could, but if I then fail, he will rush me.
No!
I don't want to get grabbed by him.
I suppose it's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit the elbow.
3 or more.
Nope.
Oh,
That's
really?
some bad luck here. Okay. So he moves away his full speed, I suppose?
Yep.
Or just 5?
No, full speed.
Right, so...
At least it doesn't grab anyone.
5,
Yeah,
6,
we did plan
7.
that at least.
Alright.
Okay. And then that's our turns, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chibi, you are the monster controller.
I am the most
Draw
controlled.
that AI card,
That's a
please.
sexy, attractive AI card.
Size up.
Size up.
Random threat. So we all roll off.
Are we in his field of view?
No, we're not. So he just sniffs.
Isn't that better for us?
He. Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats. When it's a level 3 or more lion, he gains an accuracy token. So he just negated
So he's
his
back to
accuracy.
0.
He's back to 0.
Okay. For now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's could have been worse, but he is very far away from us now.
7 of 8.
Yeah.
Does it turn around?
No.
Okay.
So what do? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do we want to get
5.
closer to him?
I'd like to get into the tall grass, I think.
Yeah, I will... Maybe you should all move into the tall grass and just negate ourselves.
He should be here. Hold on.
He has 7
1,
movement.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking hell. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So I
He's
say
a
we just
fast
all
monster.
move into the tall grass and spend an action to not become threats.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
we're
Oh!
threats regardless.
Oh,
Uh,
fucking.
Stop.
Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats, despite any effect that says otherwise.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So we may as well
In
just.
that case, I still want to be in the tall grass just for...
Yeah, it's still
evasion.
additional evasion.
Yeah, I'm also going to spend an action to block.
Can we all do that?
No. If you have a shield, you can. So, Simon. Let's both block.
I'll. So what do I do?
You just use your action to block.
You just use your action to block, which means that you get to block one of his attacks when he attacks us.
I'm going to attempt to block the oversized cat.
All right. We form a fucking shield wall. All right.
Can we say, for the sake of it, that it's actually a chair? So he's like a lion tamer? Never mind.
Right. So, Tobias.
In that case, I'm the monster controller. He will...
Is that 2 size-ups? That's 2 size-ups.
That is 2 size-ups.
So he gains another accuracy token.
Yeah, because he didn't look away, look to us.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well... Now we are in range to move up into its bum.
We are, but at what cost?
So I'd say GB goes first.
Should I run into his ass?
Maybe not completely into his ass.
You do have a bow with a cat claw.
That is
Clawhead
true.
arrow.
You might.
I think that might be a good idea.
Clawhead arrow.
Clawhead arrow.
Clawhead arrow. Here we go.
6 or more.
6 or higher.
I scratch this week. Hold on. Yeah. Start.
Fuck
No.
off.
You gonna search to try again?
I'm gonna surge. First, I roll to keep that shit.
You do.
I keep it.
And then roll to
And-
hit.
Are you
Ah!
kidding?
You know, I wish you'd said that you rolled to attack first, but whatever. We can't do anything about it now.
All right, who? I'll.
I say
Who's got the best DPS?
savvy, because you can stay away.
That's true. I can stay
Space.
away from him. Okay. 2 attacks only. Yes. 2 attacks at just 6+. Wait. Does he have -1 evasion? No, he does not. Okay.
No.
So I don't hit. I'm gonna surge to do that again. Keep it. Yep.
Yeah,
And 1 hit.
you hit 1.
Beast's brow. If I wound him, he'll do a basic attack action against me. Fantastic.
Yeah. If you critical wound, he loses the
Yeah.
accuracy and it cancels the reaction.
Okay, so my strength is currently 6 + 2. No, sorry, 3
You also
+
have
2.
1 luck.
3 + 2, which is 5, versus his 12, which is 8 or more. Is that right?
7 or more.
7 or more. All right. Well, here goes nothing. And that's a
Yep,
crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah,
So-
so it cancels the reaction.
He loses his accuracy back.
It does. Yeah, that's correct. So.
And you don't get attacked.
Oh no, wait! It had +1 accuracy as was anyway because it
Yeah,
sniffed
it has
twice.
+1, which I
So
erased.
yeah, so it's on 0
and
again.
it's a wound. Alright.
Okay, go for it, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go first or shall I, Tobias?
I am sort of dangerous because of my many attacks.
Yeah, I saw your text.
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Just move into its... Wait, 1 moment, I start here. 1, 2... I actually get 2 pounds for once.
Oh
1,
my
2,
God.
3.
Excellent.
Which means that I gain extra accuracy
And
80
strength,
pounds.
right?
and strength. Which won't matter because I'm in this weak spot. But I do gain extra accuracy for this 1 attack that I have.
Oh yeah, just the accuracy because you don't have the white lion helm running.
That'll hit.
Okay.
1.
Uh,
There it is.
so
There
basic
it
attack
is.
action against you,
He just turns around and attacks me.
and you can't dodge it basically.
Yeah, no.
So his basic attack is going to be 3 attacks at. You don't have evasion, so just 3 attacks at 2+.
3 attacks?
Yeah, you do gain insanity though.
I do gain 1 insanity. So, let's see if I get to kill myself again.
3 hits, 2 damage to 3 locations. You've got full armor everywhere, so you literally...
That's hand, body.
Okay, so you're lightly wounded on the hand, and you've lost some armor. That could have been a lot worse for a trap, to be fair. Did we shuffle the hit locations?
I shuffled it back.
Okay, cool. Good.
At that point, in this case, can I now search?
Yes. I mean, I think it just said for... I'm pretty sure doomed is you can't dodge for the duration
Yeah,
of the trap.
just during the thing.
So yeah,
So
surge.
you can't spend survival.
Yeah.
If it's for the duration of the attack.
Ooh.
Perfect hit, which doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, no, you gain a survival if it was the daggers.
No, it wasn't a dagger.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And you actually crit on 8s with your katars. I forgot about that.
Or 9s.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, that was a bit too far. All right.
Wait, you... Oh, yeah, because you're fucking Princess Crimson. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So...
So I'm gonna do the heal first.
Lovely.
He has 12, so again, I think it's 3 plus. Oh, wait, I have total of 9, so yeah, 3 plus.
Lovely.
Heal.
Yup.
Wounded.
Then...
Uh,
groin.
More. Oh, groin. Yeah, groin.
Aiming in the groin.
Come on. Nope, but
That's
it's still a
6.
wound.
To be
It's
fair,
not wound.
if we actually get that, he gets an additional damage token.
Oh, that's fair.
So
Right, I'm
it's the
gonna
problem
take
that
the
it would be
more
funny as
now.
hell, but
That's another wound. Now for the now for the gut.
The gut groin.
One moment, that was the wrong.
That is an 8. That's a solid 8.
That's an 8. That's another wound. And now for the most dangerous, the scapular deltoid.
This could fuck us. Really bad. Thank fuck.
That's another 8.
Whew.
All right.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Simon is didn't do anything yet. So
nope. Let's see, 3 hits if I remember correctly.
yep.
Yep. 3 attacks at 6 plus. 1.
1 hit.
No downside.
All right.
Your strength is a total of 4 versus
Four.
his 12, so 8
So
or
8
more.
or higher.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Right.
Whippity whip whip whip. Do you want to surge?
May as well. So no, I can't roll to keep it.
Yeah,
so
you just expend it.
That's fine.
Roll 3 more attacks at 6 plus.
Although, it might be dangerous.
One
That's
more.
1 hit.
Flank.
And if it's dangerous, that's one of the reasons why I went over onto the side.
Yeah, no, I mean, it might, like, run forward and hit most of us.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
grab me. Most,
Okay, so nothing
Okay.
happens.
nothing happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, monster's turn. Cod,
God.
it's you. Draw that AI.
Okay.
Revenge. Last survivor to
So
wound.
that's you.
So that's you.
Oh, that's me. So I gain I gain insanity, I believe.
Yup. And then he's going to be... he will be grabbing you after this. It's 3 attacks at 2 plus, but you have 2 evasion, so it's 4 plus.
Okay.
So 3 attacks at
yes.
4 plus. You can dodge 1.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
Yep. I mean, you could also... You could surge to block as well, but he's still going to grab you either way.
He already searched, though.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That is true. Never mind. So he does 3 damage to 2 locations and then does 4 damage to another location. Unless you want to dodge the grab itself.
Is that a possibility?
I don't think so
do
now
that.
that I look
I don't
at
think
it.
so either.
Yeah, never
Well,
mind.
So
Oh no.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Double body, you are now heavily injured on the body.
Okay, let's see
Well,
if
no.
I kill myself. because
Yeah,
this
that
is
was 3 damage. That was 6 damage to the body.
What? Why?
Because it's +1 damage.
Oh shit, you're right.
Foot.
Well, you need
So-
to roll on the severe injuries table for the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get that up.
I have also foot's at 0 as well. So let's see if I die now.
Four is gaping chest wound, -1 permanent strength, and a bleeding token.
Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse, to be fair. So just -1 permanent strength,
Yeah.
Okay,
and 1 bleeding token, which I'll grab for you. There you go.
thank you.
Could have been a lot worse. And then he grabs
Also-
you and moves away from us.
Which is 7 spaces.
Excuse me.
And 4 damage to your foot, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I already put it to 0.
Cool. Lovely. Okay, our turns, guys. I'm gonna encourage you first off and roll to keep that.
Thank you.
Yep, I've kept it, so you are encouraged. Can we even fucking get to this thing?
Not
Don't worry, guys.
quite.
I won it.
I can move next to him. Like,
Do
almost.
you guys mind if I go around to the side first?
I mean, we can't really
Just
get
go-
to
just-
him anyway.
just
so I'm
go to his
gonna
arse.
Go
Just-
here, go to his arse and attack him.
Chibi, do we want you moving?
Wait 1 moment. GB, with the clawhead arrow, might be able to actually get
Too
him.
far away.
No, I mean, the clawhead arrow doesn't require you to use your movement and your action, so she could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's true.
1, 2,
You could
3,
do
4,
that.
5, 6. So if after Simon attacks, that is still possible.
Yeah.
That's 1 hit.
One
Yes.
ribs.
Ribs.
Alright, he has -4 toughness,
So he's at 8, and then plus your 3 from the whip.
3, so 5 or higher.
Oh,
That's a critical wound,
-1
-1 toughness.
Nice.
That's twice
And-
we've
Don't
procced that.
get the- No, I don't have understanding, so it doesn't matter. But still,
Yeah.
You can try again.
I'm not going to. I'm going to take my. I'm going to take that and run, basically.
Okay. So GB can move up to basically here and try to do the clawhead arrow.
Can I shoot from here though? Here.
Yeah.
Can.
Yeah,
So I
you
Yeah.
can barely. You can
you're just-
barely.
Okay.
So 1 attack at 6+.
Nope.
Surge.
Okay.
Roll to hit first.
I rolled
Doesn't really
it.
matter.
Okay, and
That
then
hits.
roll to keep.
So that is -1 evasion.
And you do keep that as
Oh,
well.
sorry.
So
And
hit location.
get that wound. Nice.
No downside to this one.
Oh, sorry.
Ha. He takes an arrow to the knee.
God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
That's enough.
Yep.
And he has -1 movement.
Lovely.
How many-
No,
No, that's a
that's
crit. That's on a crit.
Oh, sorry.
Three AI cards left. We.
Yeah. 4 hits and he's down.
Could Simon do that? No, he wouldn't be
No.
able to.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
also,
Mhm.
I've used up my luck for this round, I think.
If you want to, you can surge to block instead.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to surge to block, yeah.
Okay, so
another-
yeah, spend
Did
that.
you take my survival?
No, I did not.
Okay. Down to 2.
Okay, so I'm also gonna use my action to block now that I think about it.
Alright.
Yeah. So okay,
And
I'm the monster
Savvy.
controller.
You're the monster controller.
Size up. No one in his field of view, so he's going to gain an accuracy.
Could be worse.
Okay, our turns.
One
Did you
moment.
move one to the side?
Hey,
or, no, not
Chibi.
really.
Wait, one
Yes.
moment. Can we retroactively say that Cord activated disputes at the end of his thing?
Yeah, by all means,
yeah.
we would have done that, absolutely. Oh, yeah, because otherwise
No.
he grabs you. Yeah, absolutely. So move back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he doesn't grab you. Good.
Thanks,
Okay.
Tobias.
Thank you. You saved his life. Okay.
Yes.
I would say we probably
Seriously.
want Chibi to do the...
Yeah, stabby from a bit away and move back.
Yeah, stab from a square away, move back, and then if he runs off, we can run in to kill him.
Yeah.
From here?
Yeah,
Yep.
2 attacks.
Which is...
Well, I might as well use these die.
And he's got -1 evasion as well, so 3 or more.
3 or higher. Both hit.
Both hits.
Okay.
Let's see.
Brow?
Nice.
And
Here.
here.
Okay, so you have 7 from your from the halberd, 1 from yourself. So 3 or higher. That's what we're looking at here.
1 die. Excuse me. No. stop.
Beast's ear probably first.
Yes, let's go for ear.
Yes.
That's a wound.
And then for the brow.
No.
No.
That nothing happens because that's
Yep.
the triggers on the wound.
Technically, best outcome.
Do you wanna...
You wanna search?
Sure, why not? I surge and do it all over again.
Surge is so fucking broken.
Huh.
To be fair, it needs to be.
1?
One of them
hit.
hits. You wanna roll for keeping?
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to roll to
I
keep
roll
the
real
survival.
quick for keeping.
No.
You don't keep.
To be fair,
Okay.
you haven't had to press minus on that yet, so.
So, and then hit location. Huh.
Ah.
God damn it.
Well, no one's next to him, but he is going
You
to
are-
attack you.
you are
Yeah.
still doing
Okay.
it.
Target the attacker.
Okay.
That's just a simple attack.
So what's your evasion?
My evasion
2.
is 2.
So these are 4 pluses. 1
Only
hit.
one of them hits. You
One.
can dodge that.
No, you can't.
I-
Doomed.
No, I
Alright.
can't.
So you take
Still.
2 damage, 1 hit location.
2 damage to 1
Alright,
location.
So you're fine. Technically.
Head.
Alright.
I'm fine.
And
Fine.
in that case, can I move to its bum and just kill it? Maybe?
Yeah, you've got
Sure.
auto hits, so fuck it. As long as you don't draw a trap.
So I'm just gonna use my dagger. See if I regain any. Wait, would my dagger be enough? 7. Yeah, that would be enough. See if I regain any things.
Nope.
No.
But you hit anyway. So.
They all hit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
So he's currently got 7 toughness there, which means you can't fail to
I
wound
can't
him.
not wound him.
So he's
So
dead
he's
one
dead.
way or another. So we just
So
roll
I'm
to
gonna
see.
start with a knee. Taking a dagger to the knee. That's a crit.
Ooh.
That's fine. Whatever, I guess.
Minus 1 movement. You can't run now.
Alright.
Beast's paw.
Yeah, gonna attack the pole.
No crit.
Wound.
Then
Gonna attack the heel.
crit,
That's a crit.
which means
It's knocked
oh,
down.
knocked down. But hey. And then yeah, last one. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He's a wound,
Can I
but
just
nothing
narrate
happens.
this for a second? You just go over, surgically slice its knee, then knock it over and what was it again? You break its ribs so it just goes through its heart or something.
You fuck it up,
You,
basically.
You brutalized the
Oh wait.
lion.
Oh, technically, because he dies on the end of his turn, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go roll on this fucking survivor corpse.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
That's a 6.
3
Means
insanity,
3
1
insanity,
skull.
1 skull.
That's good.
Yeah.
Damn it. Even if I searched, I won't be able to get to the ore vein.
Okay, so we got the skull. I probably shouldn't have reshuffled that. Oh well. Okay, so let's look at the spoils. So, showdown setups, legendary
We gain-
monsters.
A1 Elder Cat Tooth.
Yep, we do.
Yep.
So grab that for us. So we gain a level 3 white line victory. We also gain an iron strange resource. Nominate,
Nice.
and then the survivor who dealt the killing blow gains a fighting art of their choice.
Oh, that is
Ooh.
fucking fun. 1 moment.
You seem to have extreme luck.
Aegis isn't a fighting art, is it?
Sorry?
Aegis isn't a fighting art, it's an ability, isn't it?
Aegis?
Ageless.
Oh, ageless. That is
Oh,
an
ageless,
ability.
yeah.
That is an ability, not a fighting art, yeah.
Damn.
So
that would have been amazing.
that would have been silly.
So.
Right, so four basic, 8 white lion, and 1 elder cat tooth. So have we got the
So-
cat tooth?
No.
Is that a strange resource or a rare resource? I guess strange resource.
Probably in the strange resources.
It's not strange, but we do get an iron one way or another. I do know that much. Elder cat teeth, phoenix crest. No. Second heart. Okay, it's not in here one way or another.
Wait, you said Elder Cat Teeth?
Elder cat
Tooth.
tooth. Oh, did I say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tooth.
Elder cat teeth. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got him.
Teeth.
So.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and 8 white lion resources.
That's dope.
We don't have Saga, do we? No, we don't. That's fine.
God, the best part is there's no bullshit on the timeline that's just gonna show up and be like, see all these resources? I'm gonna destroy them.
Alright, so I want to choose between double dash, which lets me dash, which is really useful, or tough, which lets me add +1 to severe injuries
Unless it's a 1, yeah. Up to you.
I think I'll take double dash. So.
Hold on, I just want to get these out of the way and then flipped. There we go. Alright. His balls!
Finally!
Finally gets balls.
A hefty
A
pair
hefty
of
pair
nuts. 100 years ago, my great-grandfather, Hans Fuckbeard, built this settlement with nothing but his nuts. Okay,
What was that?
that was a meme.
Yeah, what the hell is that from?
It's a meme. Don't worry. It's a Skyrim thing. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunately, Oh no, we'll just be able to make the Elder Cat Tooth Dagger.
Thank fucking God.
But
And
the
thus
Cat
the
Fang Knife.
Cartist people become, or whatever they're called, become undefeatable.
Because we do need 4 organs to make that.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
I was hoping to innovate a bit, but whatever.
Golden Whisker Scan is an organ.
Yep.
Oh, a survivor of our choice gains an insanity when we find that skull.
Yep.
Ooh,
Bloody Mary, why don't you take it?
thank you.
Yeah, you're not insane yet.
Yet. Alright, so I reckon the whiskers, the basic monster organ, and the sinew.
We need 4 organs.
Ah. It's worth it. It's worth it. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
If nothing else, for the red affinities, it should be worth it.
So if you have 3 red affinities on a perfect
Which I
hit,
do.
on a perfect hit, gain +1 strength token. When knocked down, remove all your strength tokens. Yeah, because that just stacks.
Yeah.
And it's 3 speed, 6+, 2 strength, and it gives you all of the red affinities you need for your kit, basically. Which means that you can use your White Lion helm. It's a matter of, do you want to be using the
Oh, I would
katars?
exchange my bone dagger.
Fair enough, that makes sense. Well, we need to delete the teeth and the organs. Okay, there they go. There goes my hero.
Watching
Oh,
as
someone
you
else
go.
gains an insanity when we get the Curious Hand.
Who wants it?
Bloody Mary, why not?
Another insanity? Wowee.
Wowie zowie. You want that helmet on that red affinity, dude.
I need a blue affinity for that to work.
We can probably find you some gear for that, man.
In that case, I would give up the katars, I suppose.
You basically want the cat tooth in the middle.
In that case, I will try to... No. Let's get that dagger back. Value.
Yeah.
Bone dagger.
Sorry about that.
Bone dagger. Okay, so...
You need the affinity... If you want the movement, you need both the red affinities on that boots. Because the cat knife thing is just any affinities. You want the puzzle affinities on that item. So
Not this.
you need the helm on top of the fang. There you go. Lovely. So
1 moment. Ah, shit.
are you trying to organize it so you can get that blue above? But what do we have anything which gives you a top blue?
At bottom blue, I need a bottom blue.
Rawhide, leather mask, hunter whip.
Not really, by
Wait,
the
no,
looks of
those are-
things.
No, wait, those are top. Yeah, unfortunately, it's bottom blue, and that's nearly nothing has those. The rawhide helmet.
In which case, do we actually really need this knife?
I suppose not.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you know what we could have made? Do we still have that shimmering... Oh, no, that doesn't have a bottom blue. Wow, that's horse shit. The lion headdress.
If we wanna maybe delay the knife, we can get one of the
We could... I think,
things.
honestly, innovating might be a better idea.
Yeah.
Innovating, and maybe one of the whatchamacallit.
Hold on. In which case, let me just grab that great cat teeth again, and I'll delete the other one.
Yep.
I'll delete the dagger. I didn't realize I was actually going to be more trouble than it was worth. All right, and then I'll just get 4 random ass organs because we weren't going to be using the sinew or the harp anyway, so whatever. Let me just grab rando organs. It was 4, wasn't it?
Yep. So what we might want to do is innovate once, and out of 3 organs we can make a charm.
Yes, charms would be amazing. Also, Barricade, we are still on Luka is Dead. We are still somehow surviving.
Well, we know exactly how. It's what
Yeah.
comes out of King Crimson repeatedly every goddamn week.
Well, we need to do returning survivors anyway. We
And
haven't
Dorothy.
haven't actually returned yet. Now that I think about it.
Settlement event first.
Yep. So settlement event. Haunted.
Oh, wonderful.
The survival of the lowest. Oh, Hunt
Oh,
XP.
wait. Before we do that, Hunt XP, yeah.
That's a good fucking point.
I've already given myself one.
I have 2. Bloody Mary's going to reach her age, as is
I
Princess
get
Crimson.
H2.
Don't forget to add your strength because of that.
Yeah.
Hey, Bloody Mary, Chibi,
Yeah.
you're on age 2 now, I believe.
Yep, this is your second hunt.
I'm 2 years old.
Okay,
And you've already
age.
killed 2
Roll
things.
2d10 for us, Chibi.
Yeah. Bip, bip.
6.
That's 6.
That is
That's
permanent
pretty
strength.
low. Nice.
Well,
Strong.
Bloody Mary has become.
I get- I get H2.
She is the fucking strong.
Also,
I am
you get
the
a proficiency,
strong.
don't you?
Yeah, you can also pick a weapon proficiency now as well if you want.
And I shall roll for H2.
Mm-hmm. You got 14.
14.
Random fighting art.
Permanent strength.
Permanent
Oh,
strength.
permanent strength. Why do I suck so much at reading that?
So again, 2 strength from returning here.
Nice. Okay, Chibi,
Yeah, it's
What-
strong.
what weapon do you want to be proficient in?
That's a good ass question. What do you guys think?
The halberd's a pretty good one. But so is the bow. The bow does great work.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, the spear specialization is just generally good because it lets you disregard trap cards.
Yeah, I personally like the spear, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
We actually don't. Do we know what the bow one is?
Yeah, you get to ignore cumbersome, which means you can move and shoot with it.
That could also be useful, especially for hunting things that are very quick.
That's true.
But
You-
again, it's up to you.
You think on that. Let's do haunted. Survivor with the lowest hunt XP, choose in case of a tie, is convinced a powerful presence is nearby. So who are we not bothered about?
It's Simon or King K.
Is it returning
Or
survivor
anything.
or any?
It doesn't
Oh,
say it's
Just
returning.
the survivor. So it could. So it's going to be Spice Girl, Clarice, or Bloody Storm or Starman.
Wait, how many? What's the female to male ratio? Right?
Let's see.
1 2.
It's 2 to 2.
2.
We're even. We're totally
Alright.
even.
Yeah.
Spice Girl, I guess.
Yeah, Spice Girl.
Someone roll for Spice Girl on this table.
Me.
Okay.
How many? How many?
Yep, 1. Just the 1. And 9.
9.
Do
Do
we have
Memento
Memento Mori?
Mori?
No.
I don't
They
think we
develop
do.
patterns over the start element. They currently gain +2 strength, +1 accuracy, and the following ability possessed.
Cannot use weapon specialization, weapon mastery, or fighting arts.
Okay.
Well, never
Oh,
mind
well.
about the weapon proficiency thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, they have +2 strength, +1 accuracy.
And let me get possessed out.
Spice Girl.
Well, she is a stand, so I guess it fits.
+2 strength, +1 accuracy. Well,
Spice Girl's pretty strong.
I'm sure she'll have her uses. Okay. Yeah, decent. Cool. That's that.
Yeah, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Death count? Nope. Update timeline. Hooded Knight.
What time is it?
We've got an hour before we normally end up. Well, 45 minutes before we normally end up. Stranger emerged from the darkness. We do not have the Twilight Sword, so otherwise we roll on the mysterious agenda table. So I guess I'll do
Cool.
that. 2. Shit.
2 people die.
We choose. We do choose who, however, and then you
Yeah.
unfinished business. Add Hooded Knight 4 years from now.
So do we want to keep the possessed girl?
I think so, in my opinion. They're like +2 strength and +1 accuracy isn't bad.
I mean, in exchange for what? No fighting art, weapon specialization, or weapon mastery. That's not too bad, honestly.
Alright, in that case, Clarice and
Bloodies.
Starman on
Clarice and Starman, I guess.
I don't want to kill Clarice.
Oh, we got to kill
Well,
a
you
male
want to
and a
keep Spice
female.
Girl, so...
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I guess Starman fucked up.
He did fuck up. Sorry for rolling that too.
I shall never forgive you, Sally.
Alright, so we've got Clarice on the right. I've got one for Starman.
You fucked up.
Yep. Starman. He fucked up. We do gain one endeavor, at the very least, from both of them.
That is true. 1, 2. Which we might use to regain them.
Indeed, we might.
Oops.
Okay. So, we got we got Quarry Hunt coming up, and then the next year is a Nemesis encounter. So
Yeah, we only have
8.
8 people in the village, so repopulation is due.
It
Well,
is.
I think actually, Safi wanted to do some endeavors.
I'd like to do
Sorry,
an
not the
innovation.
endeavors, the innovation.
So if you wanna also have a charm, we can only do one innovation.
Let's innovate first. Only
Alright,
what do you mean only? We can only do that once. What are you talking about?
If we want to make a charm, which costs 3
Oh, right. Okay. Well, one way or another, we're doing that. So we pick 4 cards. So let's
Alright.
shuffle this up.
Which one was the?
It's the right.
Okay.
1. Paint. Scrap smelting. Family. Storytelling. So, storytelling is survival limit +1. 2. We can spend 2 endeavor to roll a d10. On a 1 to 3, spend 3 resources to gain an understanding. On a 4 to 7, gain 2 survival and 2 insanity. 8+ white speaker, but it does lead into records, which I think can be quite good.
Paint.
I think we want family.
Ooh, dash. And family is departing survivors gain +1 survival. Survivors nominated for intimacy may give themselves a surname if they do not have one. A newborn survivor inherits the surname of one parent, their weapon type, and half of their weapon proficiency levels.
Ooh, that's also pretty useful.
We could give somebody whip proficiency, basically, but...
Whisk proficiency.
Whisk proficiency, I guess. Scrap smelting, which is spend an endeavor for nothing, or spend 3 scrap and an iron to add an iron, or spends 3 scrap to add an iron and repeat this any number of times. And we can also build this. We can build the blacksmith, but
So paint
Need a
of
lot of
hand.
scrap.
I say paint is more useful for dashing.
paint is going to help us a lot more.
Yeah.
So what's the
Paint
paint
consequences.
things?
Paint is
So we get pictography.
face painting, and
painting and
sculptures.
sculpture.
Let me grab them.
No.
Pictographing, face painting, and sculpture. Alright, that was pretty good. We can all now dash, which is pretty damn awesome.
Also, now, if we get face painting, we can avoid incest. Check the lights in the sky. Requires face painting. 1 to 5. No one recognizes you while your face is painted. Add the stranger in the dark settlement event to the timeline next year.
Which might let us get an extra person, yeah.
So, guys, we could avoid having sex with our brothers and sisters.
Hmm.
The charm, though.
That would be good.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
just
fair.
saying that is an option.
That is
okay?
fair. That is fair. Right, do we want to get some kids?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I'll spend the endeavor, roll a d10, and add 2 or 1. Man, we're eating shit on this fucking luck recently. Well, we can avoid
King Crimson
losing.
is spent, okay?
We can avoid losing the resource at the very least. One more time.
Alright.
We
Come
have
on!
we have to lose a resource. Broken Lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gains an understanding, which doesn't matter because... Oh, unless Chibi gains the understanding. No, it doesn't matter. She's ageless.
Chibi is ageless.
It's cool. All right. We've got 3. We probably want 1 for the departing hunt. Do we want to do anything else?
Is there any crafting we want to do? Like, we have got...
Oh, like
bit
the
of
leather,
hide.
for example.
Yep.
Oh, leather. We might want to make the...
If you make the chest piece, then at least my character... at least one character will have a full set.
For which we need 1
Endeavor.
hide turned to leather and 1 bone. So we spend 1 endeavor to make 1 leather.
Yeah, so up to you guys. But I
Yeah,
think
no, that's a good
good
idea. That's a really good idea. Where is that leather worker? Cool. Chest piece.
1 leather, 1 bone.
And delete these 2. There we go.
Which you might instantly want to replace on your thing.
That's what I'm going to do. And also that means I get the full set thing for...
Leather, yes.
It does.
So... lose an evasion, unfortunately.
I mean, you didn't gain that evasion anyways. You had 2 evasion from your monster grace.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's from Monster Grease. So...
Leather armor is 1 to 8 every location and ignore bash.
That's awesome.
That's pretty dope.
No, that's not... Wait. There.
Okay, and now you also have the
discard
hunter
1.
whip effector.
Yeah, damn. Nice. And you now have 4 on every... No, 5 on every location.
5 on everything.
Damn.
Because of the shield.
I am the tank.
Okay, so we want to keep 1 for the possible armor. Do we want to try and have kids one last time?
Okay.
Should I roll?
Yeah,
You
Chibi.
I haven't had any luck with this.
So roll a d10 and add 2 or 1 to it. Come on. Yes!
Alright.
So roll 2d10.
So roll 2d10.
By the way, I'd like to just state for my own sake, I really like the image for intimacy.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh shit.
So we're picking 2. Oh no. Dorothy dies. And we gain a random disorder for King Crimson and +3 insanity.
I'm actually shocked and speechless right now.
Hold on. Would this count as an endeavor? No, it doesn't. It's just an event. Shit. That was gonna happen eventually. Dorothy really fucking hung in there. Oh, that's painful.
Do you have any
Before we
appropriately
do
sad
this-
music, Savvy, by any chance?
Sorry?
Do you have any appropriately sad music, by any chance? I'm not talking Despacito. Dorothy deserves better.
Indeed.
Okay. Just checking if Dorothy maybe had something to help her with it.
Yeah, Dorothy fucked to death, alright.
Oh, that's actually really saddening.
Yeah.
Chat, if there isn't a flood of Fs, I swear to God.
Which means that we regain an endeavor.
Why were you looking at Chibi, by the way?
I thought she might She might have something to help her with rolls during settlement phases, but no.
Nope. Chibi, go ahead and give her whatever epitaph you feel is fitting. She was your girl. Ah. And with that as well, that was not what we needed.
Hmm.
And now we
Aaron
can't
was a
avoid
true
incest.
patriot.
Yep.
We've put on off for long enough, I think. Unfortunately.
So, who are the unlucky couple?
Well, no. Spice Girl. No, they're still biologically. Never mind. I was going to say Spice Girl is technically possessed, so at least
No.
mentally it wouldn't count as incest. But
We are
So-
literally sitting on a dad and all of his kids with the
Yeah.
confrontation of, alright guys, we're out of options. Oh man. Not a great session today.
I nominate the Savior again, maybe? Princess Crimson?
She could die though.
Mm,
Up to you though. King K. Rool can roll in.
oh god,
I'm done with her epitaph.
Epitaph. Mama Dorothy's recipe for her
No.
famous Mexican
you
salad.
can't do this to us, Chibi. We'll never know.
Oh my
You-
god.
Hey, Cod, I have a challenge for you. Google Mexican salad on Urban Dictionary.
Oh dear.
Right, in the meantime, who are we gonna have fucking bite the bullet here?
well, let's first roll for Augury if that even happens.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll that. +2, 7, not quite.
No.
Well, shit. Oh no. Balls.
I'm actually quite sad about this.
I'm really demoralized. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, you sure were into like some really kinky ageless lollies, you guys. I can't believe that you are like
Look,
this.
Oh, don't even
Look,
fucking
Jimmy.
point that out. Oh my god.
But you're demoralized.
Because she was
I
the
know,
one of
it's
she
because
was our
she's also
second
a badass.
Lollies.
she was a badass
She
and our
was-
second longest lived member.
Yeah.
The fact that she was a lolly is secondary and immaterial.
I mean,
I'd
she
like-
got
I'd
XP,
like-
so she wasn't the Lord.
but
thing?
it's a
No.
difference.
Well,
She
no,
was
she
Jimmy-
became ageless before that.
Yeah, but she chose to gain experience.
Yeah, true. Well, either way.
We can't get away with it. It was Chibi, Moon, Dorothy. Two figures who never grew up. I think Chibi's right, unfortunately.
Anyway, we are currently faced with... So we've only got half an hour left, and we're faced with another hunt, which we could probably blitz, but at the same time, man, I'm bummed.
Yeah, I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah.
We
I'm
still
actually-
have things to make out of the things we have.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit tired.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah,
we'll make some resources and then we'll just call it. That
Yeah.
was... Yeah, shit, man.
Oh, well.
Right. So if you want a charm, which one would we take?
Well, at the moment, the only one that would be beneficial is the red for extra hits, but we've got so many red affinities on them anyway that it may not necessarily
How
be worth
about green for undeathable?
For hold on, let me check what that does. If you would roll to die, roll a d10, and on a 6+ you inexplicably survive. That's if you have 5 green affinities. So
Oh, that's true.
well, if you have 4, because it provides 1 as is. So
Uh,
1,
I
2, 3.
Simon could actually benefit from that.
Not yet. You are currently
4.
sitting on 3.
2, 3, 4.
No.
Oh wait, no, that's 3. Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't count. Sorry.
It's cool. So, currently, the charms aren't necessarily useful.
Okay. Should we go for another innovation then?
We would be
No,
using
we
our
don't
last,
have the endeavor for that.
We would be using our last endeavor, which we're currently using for armor. But at the same time, if we're just hunting something, we may not necessarily need the extra armor. So we could get another innovation.
Yeah, up to you guys.
Let's innovate.
Yeah, I'm down for another innovation. So let's grab Great Cat Bone, Monster Organ, White Fur. Delete those. No, wait. They need to be
I
shuffled.
shuffled earlier.
Oh, okay. Pictographs.
Storytelling.
Nightmare Training. Beds. Beds.
We might want beds. I don't know.
Survival limit, rest to gain an insanity, or skip the next hunt phase.
Oh,
but
a pictograph for running away.
Pictograph for running away. That could be pretty good.
I don't know. I think our survival limit is doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
It's 6.
So we don't need that. Nightmare Training is accidentally die or gain something which is frankly immaterial in general.
Yeah. I think pictograph's the best option.
Yep. So we get Pictograph's consequences, which is Memento Mori. Let me grab that. I'm going to check what that does, actually, first up. Memento Mori is nominate a survivor that died in the last showdown with an endeavor, roll a d10, nothing, gain the insanity of the dead survival, gain the courage and the understanding, or gain the hunt experience of the dead survivor. That's pretty cool. Oh well. Anything else? Or are we just gonna wrap up?
No, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
We are done.
Yeah.
That really bummed me out. Man, what can I even say? Rough session.
I think that she was free to leave at this point. She had done everything that we could ever have asked.
That's
Hey,
true.
she only had 13 kids?
Right. We probably have some fan art. We do. Outstanding.
Do remember to put the no longer very applicable family tree up.
Yep, of course. We did show that during the break while you were away, actually, as well.
Oh,
But
okay.
We'll show that again. Okay, currently gathering fan art. Alright, so... Well, first off, I guess I'll once again show off the LukaIsDead family tree, because it's a good one, and we can also lament the loss of one of our longest-lived members who came to us in year number 2. She was one of our first.
Let's face it, we can mourn the death of our mother.
And yeah, no shit. Well, this family tree is fucking great. Anyway, thank you so much for it, Interface.
Yeah, great job.
Next up, we've got this awesome pixel art butcher. The fucking bastard just destroyed us again. We will fucking
eventually.
If it's this run or the next, we're fucking taking this guy down. I'm confident that in our second run, we will take this fucker down, at least on the first level.
Yeah, we need to remember that how he kills us is bleed and frenzy.
Yeah, frenzy. So basically, we need to somehow get rid of those. But anyway. Then we got this, which is King Crimson, which is pretty fucking dope, to be fair. Very much liking it.
Yeah.
I think both of those were from... Who were they from?
Jam cakes.
Jam cakes, lovely.
And next up we have
The biggest sword.
Long.
Oh my
It's just-
god.
A long,
long man.
It just keeps going.
Never ends.
It just keeps going. Oh my god, that's so fucking... It just keeps going. Oh, there's the end of it. Amazing. Right, last up. Then we've got, I'll use my red savior and attack your life points directly. Oh, but you see, that activates my trap card. Say your prayers because you're fucked.
Not a high.
Shh. Oh my god. And then Tobias. And then Exodia.
Yeah.
Trap card.
Uses like 4 or 5 pieces.
Oh my god.
Jam Cakes. You're amazing. I'd just like to say that.
Yeah, you are absolutely great. Oh,
Yes.
thank you for
Also accept.
thank you for cheering us up after that very big, fucking terrible loss on this session. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Right.
Did you say awesome?
I mean, still, that just shows that this is a good game. That we
Yeah.
could connect to our character like that.
Oh, by
It's
the,
like a Nuzlocke, except it hurts more.
by the way,
I
the comic
still-
the comic was by Acept. Sorry, just need
Oh
to say
yeah.
that. Go ahead,
I
Chima.
still can't understand that you're actually torn up over the death of a prostitute lolly.
Hey,
For the
she
love
did
of
great.
God.
She did a great job for the village.
She's the reason we came this far, and also the reason King Crimson came this far.
God damn it.
But yeah, no, she
Okay.
legitimately was the only reason that the settlement fucking carried on going. So
Yeah,
yeah,
like you
Yeah,
have to
that's
give her
fair.
that.
That's fair.
man.
I'm not saying that we're sad because we lose the, it's not like we've lost something that we want to have sex with.
And also, like, I'm gonna be real. When she was dual wielding whips, that was actually fucking great.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, either way, that was a good time, even if it was really rough. And thanks for coming along for the ride, guys. We appreciate having you here. We appreciate the fan art. We appreciate everything about you, and we love you.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we are gonna cut it there, and we'll join in next time, where we are probably quite likely to keep on doing poorly. And last of all, I guess I'll just
Welcome to the age of incest.
Oh, no.
The age of incest.
Let me just get me a... There we go. Invite link to our Discord server, because I'm terrible and still haven't put it in the fucking bit below. I will sort that out.
What? I can't
Never
believe you,
happened.
boss.
I know, right? And last of all, I guess just... Yeah, Twitter and Tumblr below. Come follow us for live updates.
Yeah.
Anything else,
Yeah.
guys? Carbon interface.
Yeah, when that starts up again, like, we're on a break. We're on a
Yeah.
long break.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, either way.
I mean, otherwise, GBI and I don't know about you, Savvy, but we're commissionable if you want some art.
I'm not...
I'm taking a break. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
In
not
that case,
doing
that's
commissions.
just me.
Tobias can be commissioned. I am not able to be commissioned either currently, unfortunately, because I am working on my own tabletop game that will be running on
right.
here, which requires a lot of my art. But either way, thank you very much, guys. Say bye to stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.